Guys! Hey, everybody. Hi. Hello. Guys, we're back. I'm back. I say we're back. It's just me. I'm real dark, though. Big surprise. Once again, at the start of live, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Well, I got to adjust things. I take 1 month off. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. We're adjusting things. We're moving settings. Queuing things. Oh, a little brighter. There we go. Oh, yeah. Hi. Hello. Hey. Hi. Welcome. It's the September TMM Moto Live. And I see Critter down there in the preview. He's jamming. He gets it. That's what I do. So you guys don't ever see it, but I really pump myself up. And I'm getting it during that pre-roll. So anyways, guys, we're back. If you happen to read the banner, which I still haven't taken off because I don't know what the hell I'm doing in life, it's pumpkin beer time. This is not a good pumpkin beer. I just want to say up front, I'm aware, not great, but it's the only pumpkin beer Fred Meyer had. But I'm off work tomorrow, so let's get stupid. Who's here? Who all's here? Let's see. We have so much exciting stuff to cover. It's Sideways Stan. He's here. This guy, Critter Moto's here. I think I've heard of him before. Garrick. Hello, Garrick. Valkyrie's here. Hello. Also Sideways Stan. Carl. It's Carl. Guys, I got to ride with Carl. I'm so excited. We're going to talk about it. Mighty V360's here. That's exciting. I don't see Smallman Moto, which is good. Kirk's here. Hey, buddy. Kevin's here. Hopefully, we're going to talk to Kevin. He popped in and out, and maybe he's having technical difficulties, but we'll figure it out. Everybody's here. The whole gang. Oh no, Matt Roden's here. All right, guys. Well, it was a good live, and we'll see you next month. No, just kidding. Hi, Matt. Hey, buddy. My motorcycle adventure's here. He said, "Did you find yourself?" Damn sure did, buddy. It was great. So we're going to talk a little bit this evening about Get Lost, Find Yourself. We're going to talk a bit this evening about Get Lost, Find Yourself. I have strong thoughts, and we happen to have the founder of the Get Lost, Find Yourself Foundation on, and I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. So get ready. Oh, Summer's here. Hey, Summer. Curveball, spoiler alert, there were swag bags. So I'm happy, it doesn't take a lot to please a tall man. So it's the lack of oxygen. I'm easily entertained. And then I want to get into some stuff. I've been having some thoughts, so we all know that I've kind of been dropping the ball in general, and I get it in the YouTube thing. YouTube did a thing recently that I'm very upset about. And so I want to get some thoughts from people who are consuming content and also maybe making content. We'll see. We'll get into it. YouTube might not be in my future much. I don't know. We're going to talk about it. I got thoughts. So anyways, let's start with the exciting stuff, because there's this guy I know, and his name is Chris, also better known as Critter Moto, who decided to start this event that quite possibly is like literally changing lives. So let's get into it. Curveball, it's Critter Moto. Oh, hold on, guys. Oh, damn it. Hold on. Don't say anything. I had to change the background. We're professionals here. And
there we go.
There we go. Branding, baby. Branding. Hello, Critter Moto. How are you this fine evening?
Hello, Matt. It's a pleasure to be on the show. Long-time listener, first-time guest.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers,
buddy.
Oh, one more.
Cheers. Wait, right here. No, this way.
This way. Oh,
Ding.
I see what we're doing.
There we go.
Dink.
Yeah.
You're all
How's
here
the
for
volume
quality content.
How's the volume on my end? Okay.
It's good. You're solid. I hear you.
Okay, good.
What'd you say?
I got the glowing mic going on here.
Hold on. What? Hold on. What?
What?
1, 2.
Okay, smart enough.
So we did this event for the second year now. Get Lost, Find Yourself. For anybody who possibly doesn't know, small but mighty. So tell us a little bit, real quick. Give us some background, and then we're gonna go over this year.
All right. Well, Get Lost Find Yourself is basically Cole's Notes in a nutshell, an adventure motorcycle, dual sport motorcycle camp out on the northern tip of Vancouver Island, way up there. We're in a location that has no Wi-Fi, no cell service. We're forced to interact with each other, as horrible as that may sound. We actually have to talk to one another. We have to ride horrible roads to horrible views.
Worse.
And it's all in an effort to create a community of like-minded individuals while raising awareness and funds for men's mental health. So at the same time, while we're all there, we're all kind of healing and dealing. That's it.
Yeah, that's
okay. Bye.
Okay, all right. Well, everybody, that was Critter Moto. It was really great to have him on, and that's it. That's the show, I guess. All right, tune in next month. So let's talk about last year.
Okay.
Let's talk about Windy Waters Campground.
Yep.
And let's also, at this time, because he just so happens to be here, and also was basically one of two people that kept you on track. Everybody, say hello to
Kevin.
Up Every Road. It's Kevin. So let's talk about last year. Let's talk about Windy Waters, finding the place, because I wanna go over a few things that not only were just awesome for the event, but awesome for what you're doing. That's where we were. So that's
way up
Vancouver Island.
There you go.
Oh, so real quick, for those who don't know, Vancouver Island is about the size north to south of all of Washington and about 2/3 of Oregon.
That's right.
It is huge. So tell us about Windy Waters Campground, finding that place, and kind of the state that it was in last year.
Well, Windy Waters was one of those stars aligned kind of moments last year, because I knew that as I was building the event, and after Kevin's suggestion, and I went nuts in trying to find stuff. I knew that we wanted. No, I didn't go nuts. I knew that we wanted to go North Island because North Island is absolutely beautiful. The three of us had ridden up in there and just fell in love with it. It's gorgeous up there. But up North Island, yes, there's lots of free camping, Forest Service campsites, but it's next near to impossible to reserve that area. Like, it's first come, first serve. So you'd never be able to hold an annual event there. Hey, Summer.
I'm making dinner, so I might have to leave.
But Summer's the other person that keeps them on track.
Yes, these two are the ones that keep me grounded, keep me sane. So where was I? So yeah, Forest Service campgrounds. Yes, you'd never be able to reserve that spot and have it every single year. I happened to send I found a posting for Windy Waters Campground. I sent her an email and said, look, I want to hold a motorcycle event there. I'm going to do the Cole's Notes version. Reply was, because she thought, oh, motorcycle event, that means a whole bunch of leather-clad Harleys and, copious amounts of alcohol and burnouts and all sorts of stuff.
One out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah, that's true. But I explained to her that we're all dual sport motorcyclists and adventure motorcyclists. Long story longer, she agreed to let us host it there. She's been absolutely freaking phenomenal ever since, first getting together with her. Just an absolute, just a rock star. I love her to bits. She let us do basically whatever we wanted our first year there. The first year left Kevin and Summer and I so energized and so pumped for the next year that for this year, the crew, I had to work all summer, which kind of downed me out. But the rest of the crew went up there and they expanded the lower field. They weed whacked. They added a whole bunch more camping spots for all the RVers. I was able to go up and join them beginning of the year to build a new cook shelter. Timber frame cook shelter. Like, we've invested a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this campground for year number 2.
I'm pretty sure that we spent more time at Windy Waters than we have anywhere except our own house.
Yeah, you guys are up there all the time.
Windy Waters feels like home.
So
we can all agree Windy Waters feels like home.
Let's start there in talking about what the event has done for other people, right? So you guys took this campground it was not bad at all, right? But there was a very overgrown lower section that was not a space we used last year. And you put that time and effort in, not necessarily just for our event, right? Like this is something that you guys put the time and effort into.
The rest of the year, it's all roped off. It's just ours.
We
That's
threw
right,
all
yeah.
of the bush back down into the overgrown
That's
area.
right.
We actually planted seeds.
Well,
But-
the whole field there, the whole lower lot, and everywhere that we cleaned out, used to be a gigantic field full of junk. So that Michaela, the owner, her father used to basically treat it like it was a big garbage dump and buried all sorts of stuff, vehicles, and so we've been warned not to dig when we're up there, and so even just clearing out a few spots and leveling out some spots, you unearth some stuff and lots of metal bits and stuff. So
Actually, some of the people that were camping in the lower field said their vehicles were actually settling a little bit, and stuff was coming through the ground at them like a zombie sort of invasion.
If you're looking for a great 67 Cadillac,
yeah.
go dig
right
at Windy
there.
Waters.
Well, you know what? There's a significant amount of history on that property and in that little community. There's a lot of stuff buried in there. Even just the local trails right around the corner. We were pulling up like an old toaster from the 40s and 50s and stuff. Like just there's a lot of history on that lot.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So, you just got to be careful not to dig too far because you'll dig it all up.
Jimmy Hoppa. Anyways,
Yeah.
it's not buried there. So this organization that's focused on doing good in the world comes in, betters this campsite, creates a little shelter that they're able to use year round, right? So we show up this year and it is absolutely transformed from what it was last year. Now, to extend on that, in my own personal opinion, and we'll bring somebody else on in a minute who also
hey, Matt.
possibly has opinions. No, we don't talk to him yet. That was a preview. That was a
sneaky
preview.
bugger.
Oh,
That was a
okay.
preview. Sneaky
Okay.
preview. That was a cliffhanger.
Tall man's going off
was a-
half cocked again.
Oh God.
I'm going nuts. I'm getting crazy. So we show up this year to I still don't even have words. So let's talk about all of the footwork that you guys put in. Let's talk about what was offered to the participants of Get Lost Find Yourself 2024.
Nothing.
Nothing really. Nothing much.
All right, you know what? Well, that was a good show, and so we show up.
We got cut out.
Most people show up Thursday. There's the swag bag, which I'm not. Just kidding. I am. Suck it, giant loop. So one, there's a swag bag. First of all, which I'm not naming any names. Suck it, giant loop. There was another. God, I forget where I went this year, and they didn't have a swag bag. Giant loop sucks. So we had a swag bag, right? There was more.
Yeah, you got the swag bag.
There's more damn stickers in that thing than I even know what to do with, which was awesome. I'm gonna I know what I'm gonna do. I have to build.
You're gonna
Look
need
at all
another
these
bike.
stickers.
Look at all those stickers. No, they're going on this wall, but I can't put it on the wall because
I still got to say though, this is probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
needs to go.
Eric
Sweet.
And kudos to Eric Sweet for coming up with that one because
Isn't
I
that
think
thing
we
super
all
dope?
need that on our
Yeah.
bikes.
So we
There's
get
some
there-
amazing stickers, and then you got the T-shirt,
The t-shirt.
right? You got the
Mine's
T-shirt in the swag.
Mine's still on the bike. It needs to be washed. I don't want to deal with my own smell, so I didn't want to wear it. I've showered.
We still
that shirt
haven't
has
unpacked
not.
a lot of stuff.
My car
Oh,
is
yeah.
still full of everything. I haven't unpacked a thing
So is
yet.
my truck.
It's been a tough week to recover back to normal, and a lot
So
has
not-
been neglected.
Not only do we get a delightful swag bag, how much was there financially in giveaways this year?
I believe 6. Just 6.
There were just $6. No,
$6.
just
That's it.
6. So what
Just
were we
6.
looking
It's not
at?
even dollars.
6.
Critter has the
16,000?
final amount there.
Yeah. It was just over $16,000 worth of stuff to raffle off.
Okay. And you say to yourself, dear viewers, wow, that's a lot. That's awesome. No, we're not done. How many days of meals were provided?
2 days, breakfast and dinner.
Okay, so guys, I can't stress enough. For what are we paying? What are we paying for 2025?
American or Canadian?
Ticket
say
prices
American.
have yet to be determined for the
Okay,
upcoming year.
well, there you go. So for 2024, we paid what, $100?
$100.
$100, and that was Canadian.
$100 Canadian.
$100 Canadian.
So that's only
for
$75
American. Look at all the things. you
man
get.
next year is going to be about 800 US. So
You know what? I will start the process of shipping something to Chris now. So, the event itself on location was just incredible. Fire pits every night. We had 6, 7, 8 fire pits.
Yeah, 8.
For everybody to get around, and food was provided for most of the time. I packed for every single day because I completely forgot that food was provided, so I brought home basically all my food. I'm not complaining because that food was so much better. By the way, guys, I don't know if I actually told you that chili. One, clever use of stuff. Two, delicious.
That's all Summer.
Hey.
Summer and Paul.
Well,
that's all Summer and Paul.
Veggies came from
It's
Paul's
all
garden.
me, but it also came from Paul's garden, and
was
he
so
provided
good.
all the tomatoes and like he
All the
rocked it.
onions and garlic and
Yeah.
everything out of the garden.
I can't say it's the Pete doesn't call it chili. He calls it meat and beans. So I can't say it might have been the best chili I've ever had. But Pete's meat and beans is still. We all know how I feel about Pete's meat and beans, guys.
Well, it sounds like
Bubba
Bubba makes a good chili too. So
That's
But
true.
our
That
chili
is
was-
also true.
It was Bubba approved.
it was Bubba approved. I did
It
see
was
him
Bubba
come back.
approved.
For a second year. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this part, right? Let's talk about getting out with friends and making new friends, and guys, it was the week that I've needed all year and that I will cling to until next year. So a big aspect, let's get awkward with tall man. A big aspect of this whole process and the whole real point of it, right, is raising funds for men's mental health, and the event itself is that moment that can be really hard to find. For me and for obviously a number of people that I talk to, but I'm gonna have an awkward moment where I'm like talking about stuff. So the last year's been tough. I started a new job. Not great, but it's a paycheck. It's not a thing that I really love doing. So I've spent this whole year just sort of awkwardly stumbling through the summer and not really having time to get out and ride. This last year has been probably, without question, has been the least amount of time I've spent on a bike during the riding season in the last 6 years. So getting up and getting the opportunity to spend, and I was up there Tuesday. I came up early. So Tuesday through Saturday, riding up in beautiful Northern Vancouver Island was a hard reset for me that I deeply needed. And that's a big part of the event, right? Like talk a little bit about that.
You're not the first one to say that.
Yeah,
that's a pretty common sentiment from pretty much everybody that goes up.
That event easily is what's going to keep me out of dipping into that shitty part of the brain or depression, like catching hold of the brain. It was a reset that I very, very much so needed.
I think we can all agree that riding a motorcycle is definitely a form of therapy. And then when you join it in with some really good riding buddies and absolutely epic scenery, it, like the weather was phenomenal.
It was perfect.
It was perfect.
That's
and
typical Northern BC weather.
like that all the time.
Always like that.
All the time. That's
Never
it.
rain.
But you get people up there and they're kind of like in their peak happiness because they're off and they're riding and they're somewhere new and they're being taken care of and they're enjoying themselves and they're surrounded by like-minded people, and you just kind of feel free for those 4 or 5 days that you got to ride for. You truly get to feel free, and you're like in the most stunning remote place of North Vancouver Island. everywhere you look, it's beautiful, and everybody's in a really good mood. Yeah.
Yeah, there is something. I used this phrase a few times because it was the only way I could think. I think I figured out why this was my summary, but North Vancouver Island feels like the Pacific Northwest on steroids. And I think after using that for a few days, not understanding why that was my choice, but knowing that was the best way to describe it, it's the remoteness, right? So like where I'm at down here in stupid Washington, like I go out into the Cascades, but there are so many fucking people also out in the Cascades. And you go up there and there's no one. There's no houses. You go up to a lookout and it's just forest. It's not like forest with like obviously sectioned off pieces where people are like, this is my land, stay out. It's just the wilderness. Like, oh.
Yeah, you're looking like hundreds of kilometers in each direction and there's nothing out there.
Beautiful.
It's just wilderness and views, and it's a pretty special place to be. There's a reason why we keep going back.
Yeah, it's I will happily make that ride/drive because I was bullied into trailing the bike up this year. Just kidding.
Oh, you were bullied into it.
Pete was like, I'm doing this. And I was like, okay.
Nothing wrong with trailering.
What are you doing on Sunday? We got some time.
To do an oil change up there. And then I didn't have to. So win for me because, Huskies. But that's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. So I'd like to take this opportunity to get the viewpoint of possibly another participant.
Oh, boy.
That's it. You're on.
What?
Ready? There was no queue up. So, okay, first of all, let's introduce who this fine gentleman is. Tell us about Ladle Sport, Mr. Ladle Sport ADV.
Well, how's the audio
Let's
come
start
through?
there.
Is that working?
It's medium.
I
hear you.
I think it's just you.
How's it?
Oh, that's better. That's there
Okay. Okay. Good. Yeah, we're not clipping yet, but
You have a Tiger 900 GT?
my wife does.
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
We talked about this. Yeah.
We probably did.
Oh no, we did, but there were several of those involved.
That makes sense. Anyways, tell us about Ladle Sport.
Well, what about it? I guess.
What is Ladle? Who is
Oh,
yeah, boy.
It's the last one. So
Nice.
yeah. What Ladle Sport ADV is, where the name came from.
Let's do both because I like that story.
So Ladle Sport goes back 2005, 2006. I had built my Pontiac Firefly Geo Metro, whatever you want to call it, race car, and it was making 150 horsepower at the flywheel, which is not bad for an engine originally designed to have 75.
Yes.
Honda aftermarket support was insane at the time, and there was a company out of Japan called Spoon Sport, and a buddy of mine who was really keen on the car. He's like, you do realize that ladles are bigger than spoons. So Ladle Sport was born there. Obviously, I hadn't ridden a motorcycle ever until 2016. So the ADV portion of it came after my first camping trip. And I think that would have been 2019. So first camping trip on the bike, and that's where it happened. The company itself was spawned right at the beginning of COVID in 2020. And when I launched my first product on Etsy.
So talk a little bit about your company because I love it.
I make stuff and things.
All right. Well, it was good having him on.
There's nothing more to it.
Yeah. I'm working on bringing up your website. Don't worry. I'll help.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody understands. Hold on.
So the latest product addition to the website is the motorcycle recovery stuff, but it also doubles as snow machine, snowmobile, and motorcycle recovery in there. So industrial sewing and stuff is what I've been working on. Lots of stuff for the Super Tenere, 2010 and up to current. That's where it all started. It started with the Navbar stabilizers there on the right. That was the first product that I launched.
Let's talk about your love of pasta for a second.
Well, no, it's not a love of pasta. It's just a love of food. So the ladle, it sort of follows suit, and you see the hashtag there under my name. It's hashtag extreme utensils. Thanks GPT for that one. So everything ended up with, or the second product that I launched was the deep dish fender riser kit, and that was just because I like pizza, and so everything from there, it just like, well, it has to be food related now. So even the titles on the tabs on the website are food related or chicken coop related, because yes, we have chickens here on the acreage. But yeah, it was just sort of fun to do.
So you decide, hey, I want to go to this event for the second year in a row, and then you go, and then what do you think? What do you think of it, guys? I'm an expert journalist. I did this for a career. My job was actually being a journalist, and these are the questions that I come up with.
So do you like it? I like it. Well, I still see my comment floating there from YouTube. I'm still floating, and people have asked. I'm already back at work. I was back at work on Wednesday, and people are like, "How was your trip?" And I'm like, "It was just amazing. Like, I can't." Well, what'd you do? Well, I was riding my motorcycle on North Vancouver Island, and they're like, "Really?" I'm like, "Here, check out these pictures." And they keep asking for more. I'm trying not to tell them all that, like, everything, but it's just like, and then, yeah, like these sort of trips, when you get home, you realize what they were all about, and what the interactions that you had with people that you saw last year. People that you met this year for the first time. I almost ran over some guy with my motorcycle after he crashed.
Go on.
Yeah, Rich from Victoria was.
Get him on the chat. Pop him in right
now. There's a reason you have to sign a waiver, Kevin.
So, I guess I'll start with one of my big things is following too close in a group ride. Just because sometimes you don't necessarily see the brake lights when somebody's getting out of their comfort zone, and coming down that one trail from Cloud Cap that you guys went to on Tuesday. It was the blast rock was there, and it was in the tight treed section, and yeah, like our front ends are going to wash out no matter how hard we try, because we're pushing it a little hard on the big bikes and coming down pretty quick. And the front end on Rich's bike went out from under him, and he went down, and I basically fit right between his motorcycle that had fallen down and him, rolling away from me in the fetal position. And I just sort of scooted right between them. So it felt like I had run over him. And I was just like,
hold on real quick. Sorry. Let's just to get the founder out of here, just so he doesn't know. He doesn't know what happened. Okay.
Rich was a good sport. He's like, "Don't worry, you didn't run me over." And I was like, "Okay, I still feel like I did." He's like, "You didn't. That's not what it was about."
It seems obvious by the lack of like screaming in pain, though.
Yeah, he got.
You probably didn't run him over.
Yeah, he got a little bit of road rash on his left arm, but I think that was after the second time he crashed. Exited the motorcycle.
Strategic
dismount. Yep. But he was fine. It was again just a loose condition. It's if you don't see it coming, it's going to happen. And if you're not prepared, it's hard to slow down. So
that's a good point to bring up too, because I really appreciated the diversity in. So you guys, I'm gonna make an assumption statement, and we all know how that goes for me. You guys did all of the footwork in finding these routes, correct? Kevin, Summer, and
those guys.
Just the two of you?
We did,
and Carl,
most of it, but we did probably two or three different trips up island where Paul was with us and Carl was with us, and Critter was with us. So between the three of them,
we don't include Carl's opinion because that's a strategic accident.
Carl gets his own rating system, so he's pretty important, and we like to make sure that he's included in. But
I was very upset that I didn't get to do the 3JC Carl, but there was not.
They just happened to pick blasting that whole valley, and so it's been shut down. But we understand, and we've definitely recognized that a lot of people want some more difficult stuff and some more 3JC ratings. So
that was a route last year as well, and nobody did it last year.
Nobody did it
Not
last
one
year.
person.
But we didn't name it the Chunky AF. So I think with the clever naming, people were like, "Oh, I want to do that."
Listen, Chunky AF is in my GPS and it's not going anywhere.
So we're definitely including that one next year. We already have 5 or 6 other routes. So when we were up there 5 days before the event. So we found a couple of last minute routes that were pretty epic that we didn't have time to add.
Including Cloud Cap.
Including Cloud Cap. I can't even say it.
Words.
So we already have like 5 more routes to add on for next year. Going from a 1JC to a 3. And because it seemed like and then we're going to find some single track. And there was definitely a couple people that were looking for some single track. So we'll make sure to throw that. We'll make sure to throw that in for those ones. Yes. We've got Jonas up there, who's a local, who's guru on finding some of those spots. So we're going to hit him up for some more tougher single track stuff to appease the crowd.
We actually have Craig up there right now from I Think I Missed a Turn scouting as well. He's scouting tracks and
he's sleeping on side bay tonight. Is that or was that last night? But
I think that was last night and the night before that he was there.
And it was apparent to us too that people really like doing some like all day epic adventures. So we are in the process of creating the epic.
We call it Mega.
The Mega epic route.
Just Mega. Okay.
Just Mega.
We'll talk about that one anymore. It's gonna be.
It's not epic.
Yeah. It's basically covering
epic, but it is mega.
As much North Island as you can possibly fit into a one-day.
You may want to get some extra Primus bottles from Craig from I Missed a Turn.
You might need.
I've got a 2-gallon bag. I'm ready to go. There's only one thing that Giant Loop is still reputable for, and it's that armadillo bag. So, which you can call a gas bag with all of you because you're all Canadian. So, but in America, don't do it.
No, you can't do that here either. You can't fill it up with gas. It's liquor or water or whatever else you want.
Right.
I will say, listen, just real quick, because ADHD lets detour for a second. The one thing I loved that I saw at Giant Loop when we were at Giant Loop was they were filling an armadillo bag with fucking tequila. And that brought me a lot of joy because there were so many bottles. You know what I didn't realize? How many bottles make up 2 gallons?
Oh, that would be a
lot.
Well, we all know how big a fifth is, right? That's a fifth of a gallon. So
they so many, and then just a splash of flavor. I don't think they know how margaritas work, but they made them right.
Sounds like my kind of margarita.
Ooh, sweet sucks. Anyways, sorry. There's I don't know, sounds coming from over there.
Weird echo in here.
They're ruining it. Anyways, I'm not going this year. At this point, I will open the option for an exit. Just in case anybody wants to go. You want to go get dinner, breakfast, lunch, whatever?
We do have dinner right over there.
We might come back later.
We'll check in a little bit.
Yeah. If you pop back in, I'll bring you back up.
I can do the live stream, or I can do the work for the survey for these guys.
Oh yeah, actually, okay, all right, survey. Oh yeah, there's a survey.
Survey says
we're a participant and you are on my live. Please go do the survey. That's very.
It's not ready yet.
It's not ready yet.
It hasn't. I don't think it's been mailed out yet.
You just said
we have to finalize it.
Oh,
he's working on it.
Building it right now. Yeah.
Sorry, hold on, everybody. Just hold on. Sorry, just one. Well, let's just redo the whole. All right, welcome to the TMM Moto Live. If you were a participant at the event, look out for the survey. That's fine. Right. If you just bring everybody, I think that's how that works. We'll fix it in post. I don't.
It's similar
to
a waiver.
So
Yeah.
Kevin's never going to do it.
I lost my pen. I can't sign anything.
Don't worry, it's electronic. Next year, we're going to have iPads for everybody. That's probably
Yeah.
not true.
Just swipe
but
your
for
thumb,
Kevin,
and that's
for
it?
Kevin, we'll have an iPad for the waiver.
Well, the irony was definitely not lost on most of the people. I would say probably out of the 77 attendees, 69 of them asked me why I was the one handing out the waiver.
Guys, Owen Lush is at another event.
Yeah.
This guy's busy. He's a busy guy.
Yeah.
He's another participant for anybody who's unaware. He's another participant that I was like, hey, man, how about in the live you can't? No, he's busy doing other motorcycle things. Good for him.
Yeah, he's at the Adventure Bike Gathering.
Adventure Bike Gathering? Where's that at?
That's in Vernon, BC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't have the oil change range for that, so.
Well, ask Craig about his on-the-fly oil changes. He's got a hose he fits into the drain plug, and he can pour it into a pop bottle for oil changes and just drop it off at any fuel station for recycling.
I need to get on that. So
yeah,
apparently. So hold on. There's a question, guys. There's a question.
Oh yeah, there's a question.
Which Matt? No, I'm just kidding. I was in a tent, but I did trailer up. So my good buddy Pete at the last second, literally like 3-4 days before, I was fully planning on riding up. And then I get a message at work from Pete, and Pete says, hey, give me a call when you have a chance. And I was like, all right, I'll give him a call as soon as I get home. As I'm walking in the door, I get another text message from Pete. Without your permission, I've decided to go get a trailer. You're going to trailer your bike and drive up with me. I was like, well, shit, I'm not going to argue with that. Like, that's less miles on my bike.
It's a little bit more disappearing.
Well, that was anticlimactic for me. Okay, well, Owen Lush showed up and then disappeared, but it was like his face, like he was like this on. So I think he's doing it by cell phone because he was like this.
Could be.
Owen Lush.
Yeah.
Owen Lush might be back, and he looks like this, guys. It's Owen Lush.
Oh no, there's Owen
he's
Lush.
here. Oh, it rotated.
What's up?
Look, that was a curveball. He threw me a curveball. He was like, "I'm not showing up," and then he did. Owen Lush, hi, buddy. Tell me
buddy?
about your.
Can you hear me?
Your experience. Oh, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Owen Lush has the North Canada delay.
There's a delay. Yes, the delay.
Tell us about your GLFY experience. Owen's still at GLFY, yeah.
It's GLFY.
What did I say? GLFY?
There's no I in there, dude.
Sorry,
It is GLFY.
No, it's GLFY. Like glad.
Tell us about your experience.
How do you put that into words?
This is like that awkward time when they tell reporters
How do
you're
you
live.
describe that? It was it's amazing. Can you hear me?
Yes. And go for Owen.
No, it was amazing. I go simply for the people. Just those fireside chats are worth the trip.
That's I think if there's one thing that like we can really summarize, if you show up and you don't have a motorcycle, it's still going to be a delightfully refreshing, changing experience getting to sit around those fires with everyone else. That is a big one.
100%.
Yeah. Oh, is he up to real time? Owen, 1, 2, what comes after 3? Nope, he's still delayed, guys. He's still delayed.
4.
Oh, there he is. Hey.
It's because of where I am and I'm on the Wi-Fi.
No, that's where are
Series
you?
very good. I do actually have to run though.
Okay.
I'm in Vernon right now.
Oh, there he goes. Okay. All right. Owen, 7 seconds from now, you're going to say bye, but it was good having you on, and thank you so much for showing up.
See you, Owen.
He's not going to hear that. He's going to leave by the time he hears it.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
Love you, buddy.
Oh, that was funny.
Well, that was fun. That's the remoteness of Canada, guys.
That's right.
Sometimes the Wi-Fi, it's got to go to connect. Guys, Glyffy. Get Lost, Find Yourself was dope, and I'm super excited for 2025. And I'm gonna be awake at 12:01 when they go on sale. So I'm showing up. Not only so, let's real quick, because I haven't seen a photo, and I'm sad about it because I really want a photo. Let's talk about who won the Mat Sack. So for those who might not know, hold on, I have to dig into just real quick.
Oh, the good old Mat Sack.
2 seconds, everybody. My photos, albums. That's what I'm looking for. Profile photos. And for the longest time, it was this one. Okay. Don't mind whatever comments are in there because God only knows what my friends have to say. So the first year of Get Lost, Find Yourself, I showed up in this. And it turns out it was a weird hit. So for Get Lost, Find Yourself 2024, we raffled one off. Turns out by sheer damn luck of the world, there was one person who, and that was what, a medium? Didn't you buy a medium?
No, I bought a large.
Was it a large? That
yes,
kind of makes a little bit more sense.
It might have almost been an extra large. I'm not sure.
It was a
large or extra large.
7XL on the winner, who happened to be Small Man Moto. Small Man Moto / Mighty V360 ended up being the winner, and everybody was very disappointed, but also excited because now we match, and now we have matching half sacks, and it brings
watching him try to get into
so
that
much
thing was
joy.
absolutely hilarious.
So hold on, I want to bring it back because I thought I was done, and then I realized
I missed the raffle draws.
I have some explaining to do. Yeah, well, it's fine because Chris Fant won everything.
That's right.
She won a number of things. Good for her.
Oh, she
did. It was really funny how that played out. So this thing, if you see down at the very bottom, it's actually cinched like up here on my waist. Okay. Small Man Moto did the same thing and was still having to like pick it up off the ground. I think his was cinched up here and then it was halfway. Poor little buddy. Poor little buddy. He's my guy. So So anyways, Get Lost, Find Yourself 2025 tickets. Do we have an on sale date yet? Critter Moto, founder of GLFY?
Not yet. I've just said January 2025.
January 2025. So
yes.
Where can people go to get information and updates about when it's happening?
So the best way to be informed about ticket sales is to hit my website, crittermoto.com. Hit the Get Lost, Find Yourself page. At the very bottom of the page, there is the waitlist registration. Fill that out. That way your email gets thrown into the rest of the emails of the first people notified when tickets are available.
There weren't any games. There was no slow race, and I didn't lose the first round. Thank you. Not even. I was going to say, to be fair, I lost against. I was still way out in front. Guys, I thought I was so slow on a bike. I watch slow races, and I'm like, I could do that. Like, I'm going slow in traffic all the time. I was the first one, like, way out there.
Oh yeah, some of those riders were super slow. Super slow.
Oh my goodness,
they were almost going in reverse.
And then it's not Summer. What is her name?
Misty.
Misty
Yes.
Hurst, who, if you don't know who she is, I got to stand there and talk to her about her life story. Just Google her because I guarantee it'll come up. Misty Hurst. Anyways, no surprise she won because she's super dope. But I will say, to somebody's credit, he took second. Small Man Moto Mighty V360 was second against Misty Hurst, which is notable. But I was in the first heat, and she was killing it, obviously, because she won.
Yeah.
And I looked, and I was like, shit. What do I even do? Do I try? I'm gonna lose. Yeah, I'm gonna lose.
No, you just fall down, Matt.
I only once.
Yep.
To be fair, it's not me that dropped my bike while parking. I don't know if he's still in there, but it wasn't me that dropped my bike while parking. I dropped my bike while fucking off and talking to myself on the trail.
Well, you know those tigers. They get pretty tired after a long trek.
They get back to camp and they're like, all right, I'm done, and I'm
going to sleep.
Right over.
That's right.
Oh, little buddy, he tried so hard.
Oh, he's at volleyball right now.
Who's at volleyball?
Kurt.
Oh, that's right, because he
had to go to
again.
Volleyball.
Gross.
Oh, he's teaching it. Oh, okay.
I don't know if he's teaching volleyball. I hope he's not teaching volleyball. I've seen his coordination.
I know, right?
All right, Ladle Sport ADV, this is your second out. I'm ready to change gears, but if you would like to stick around, you're more than welcome to.
I'm happy to hang out on mute. I do it at work all the time.
All right, okay, bye. Do you want to be down there, or do you want to be up here? Down there, up here, down there, up here.
I don't know. Flip a coin.
Oh, I'm getting dizzy.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. I don't have a coin. I don't have a loonie or. I have a beer cap. Do you want top beer cap or bottom beer cap?
Always the bottom.
Oh shit. Oh, it came up bottom. We didn't decide what the bottom was. All right, you're staying on. Critter Moto.
Yes.
You have a family. You have things to do. I'm going to give you the out. Would you like to leave? Would you like to stay?
Oh no, I already told the family I'm.
Just disappear.
No, I've cooked and cleaned for the family. I told them I am out because I am hanging with Matt.
Perfect. Because you're monetized, and I want your opinions.
Okay.
On where we're transitioning.
Yeah, I want to see where this is going. You've got me. You have me intrigued.
So okay, hold on. Wait. Follow up. Technically, no. Motorcycles are kind of a part of the process.
Yeah, but I will say I'll answer this. We did have 2 individuals there that showed up without motorcycles and thoroughly enjoyed themselves. One was Jess. She actually volunteered to run the raffle booth for us. She had a great time. Her and I hung out while everybody else went ride. I didn't ride the whole weekend. I was just me. I was frazzled.
Yeah.
But I had ridden enough the week prior that I got it all in, so that was fine. But yeah, we had a great time hanging out, taking care of camp, doing this stuff. And then, like everybody keeps saying, the nighttime after dinner, when we get around the fires, I mean, that's when the magic happens. And so if you're not on a motorcycle, you're there for that part. And yeah, you'll be blown away for that. And I want to say that, Dr. John from Heads Up Guys,
yes,
and his wife came and had dinner with us on the Friday night. And they ended up staying well into the late hours of the night, just hanging out, talking with everybody. And he emailed me today and was just, when I was talking to him when he's at the event, all he kept saying was, wow. Like he was floored with the just everything. And then the email today was the community that is there it is special. It is unique. It is one of a kind. He's never in all of his years of psychiatric work seen anything as therapeutic as that. So it was pretty amazing. Like he was absolutely blown away.
So two things for any viewers that weren't there. So one, when he says this doctor guy from Heads Up Guys, he is Heads Up Guys. He's the guy who started it, did it, created it. 2, what I would like to point out, and what was fun to watch for me, is somebody who, right, like, in all joking, like, haha, I'm bad at these question things. But one of the things that I learned very early on as a military journalist is, like, nonverbal communication, looking at body language. It's been very helpful. I'm very perceptive to that over the years. Watching this guy function, you could tell he didn't show up thinking, like, haha, this funny little event. Like, he showed up knowing that it was a real thing. But you could tell from the time that they got out of the car and walked up and started talking to Chris, the level of just flabbergastedness at what he was like witnessing and experiencing. And yeah, as especially 100%, I will second, as somebody who watched it from a distance, watching him interact and just observe that fireside chat and just that interaction and seeing what he was supporting as a person was so friggin' cool to me. And it was so cool to like realize like the level of support that he was registering and wanted to continue giving to the event. It was neat. It was really cool to watch, like, the guy who's in charge of the whole foundation that you're supporting be like, holy shit, this is special.
Yeah.
Right. And it is. And it's cool because this is the same thing that, like, so Veterans Back 40, which I'm an ambassador for here in Washington, it's kind of the same
Me too.
thing. Are you?
I am.
No. Yeah.
I'm a civilian ambassador for it. Yeah, they recognized me at Giant Loop.
Oh, that's right.
What?
Oh, they did. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're the right person. But it's the same. It's the same thing. It's not even.
It is.
It really isn't. It has nothing to do with riding. But it is this. It's a very convenient conduit to getting to that social aspect of just getting around together. And it's funny. So, okay, my ADHD's raging a little bit. Stay with me, guys. I'm sorry. So I had an event at work yesterday that kind of drove home everything to do with this whole mental health thing and like these nonprofit events and like how important they are. We had a guy come in who, back in like 2021, the place that I work for, Navy at large, decided to kick all of the retirees and spouses and non-active duty people out of the mental health section of the clinic. For better or worse, they decided financially this was the way to go, availability, this was the way to go. We had a meeting with this guy, and he was talking about how back then in 2021, he went home and put a gun in his mouth. And he sat there. And, fuck. Okay, we're going to get real serious for a second. And he had this moment where he debated. And so for me, relative to the rest of his story, it really fired me up because if we're gonna have a moment. I have been in exactly that moment. I've been there. And so he kind of swore off like government mental health as a whole. There were a couple of other things tied to the conversation that are specific to that. Doesn't really matter. But he was like, no, I will not talk to a government mental health person. Like they broke my trust. Like they just threw me out the door. And had I decided to pull the trigger, who would be responsible? Nobody, because nobody cared. And so for me, having been in that same moment, like there was a lot. I'm rabbit holing a little bit because it's my own little like thing that's popping up and I'm having a hard time keeping track. Anyways, the point is, my go-to after the meeting was, hey man, so he runs a motorcycle shop. And so for me, that was like, oh. So I looped back after that conversation. I was like, hey, can we have a personal conversation? And I told him about, and this is slightly offline, but online. So this is a thing that, one, I wanted to loop back with you, Chris, talking about sponsors, but also with VB40, I pitched him both organizations and he was like, fuck, that's what I needed. That's what I was looking for. Like, the idea of sitting in a room and talking to somebody who they don't not care, right? But there's a difference between not caring and not understanding. And finding other people who actually understand what you're going through, what you've done, what you've made the choice to not do. That is a hard thing to find.
Mm-hmm.
And I have been so incredibly lucky in my life to find not one but two organizations that support that. I'm not quite sure where I started with this, but where I can end up with is that matters so very much to me.
Right.
And to not only have that outlet, but hopefully, at least with VB40, right? Like, I'm now in a place where I can create that thing that makes a difference. It's fucking dope.
Right.
And I don't know where I started, but I'm going to end with, I greatly appreciate you, Chris, for creating that, because
thank you so much, Matt.
It's
I think that was one of the things that where Dr. John was blown away, because they have multiple fundraising events on the mainland. They have golf tournaments. They have whiskey tastings. They have all this stuff. This fun stuff, right? A lot of fun stuff. But where we differ for raising money for him is, we may not raise as much money as a whiskey tasting or a golf tournament or something like that on the mainland, but what we do is we heal at ours. So and that was one thing that he noticed, and he was just looking at the face going, you're helping him, and you're helping him, because he can read people, right? And I think that's what sets us apart from all the others. And I think that's why
get lost, find
most
yourself.
people go and most people go home and they go, it's undescribable. What is it about the thing?
Get lost, find yourself is the execution to what they are raising funds for.
Yes, exactly.
100%.
Exactly.
And it's good that, right, like, it's good that you guys are raising money, but
yes,
like, if there's one takeaway, hopefully, that he realized, and I'm sure he did, right? Like, it's not about the amount of money this event is raising. It's about the amount of lives that this event is changing.
Well, yeah, you look at the
this is the execution.
You listen to some of the conversations around the fireside, and not, we're all having a great time, we're laughing, but alongside all of those laughs are scars that are being bared, and trials and tribulations are being shared, right? And we're all talking about it, but we're also all laughing. So yeah, you get a little bit of everything in there, and that's what makes it as magical as it is, really.
Yeah, it's great. All right, let's get off the weird topic where I almost lost my shit and involved a little extra awkward.
Oh, Maddie, we love you.
Yeah,
we love you, buddy.
You too. You're all pretty fucking great. So here's the deal. No, I wasn't. No. I didn't have to. I mean, I did happily, willingly, a number of times. Yes. In fact, I want to say that
we fed him. I
want to say that somebody, I'm not going to name names, but somebody, I'm not going to name names. I'm just saying that somebody at the event, I won't single anyone out. I'm not naming any names. I'm just saying that somebody at the event,
I see what you're
someone
doing
at the event had a mountain house. And again, not naming any names at all. Maybe got a little bit ridiculed because I was like, Mountain House, what the fuck are you doing with your life? So I was preaching the good word of peak refuels. 10 years old,
Happy
this person said the Mountain House was. Ew.
Happy yak.
It rhymes with Falcree. I'm not naming any names. Anyways, yeah, no, peak refuels was definitely the choice, top to bottom. Come on. It was delicious.
Happy yak.
Mountain House? Not
Happy yak.
I haven't had them, so I can't say they're better than peak refuels. Guys,
that's because they're only in Canada.
You know, it's a perfect topic changing time. We all know I've made it a full hour. It's pee time.
Oh, you got to pee.
Ladle Sport, run the Tall Man Moto live.
Oh, shit.
Interview Critter Moto.
You're on the spot, Matt.
Oh, well. I don't know where to start. If you could single out any time in the morning during GLFY, where everyone's milling about, trying to wake up. Is there anything that you just, saw from a distance and just been like, yep, this is why we're doing this?
In the morning, not so much, because in the morning, mornings were get up at 6, have a coffee with Summer, get caffeinated, and then we were on to breakfast prep. And once we start breakfast prep, we are cooking to meet that deadline to have breakfast at 7:38. Exactly. So as we're cooking along, the kitchen crew's doing their thing. We're working our magic, and I'm counting down the minutes. We got 5 minutes, boys and girls, 5 minutes, 3 minutes. And then I go out and make my announcement. And you know what? Breakfast is ready at 7:38. We had breakfast ready at 7:38, both days, bang on the nose, and dinner ready at 6:37, both days, bang on the nose. So the kitchen crew kicked it.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with that. Meals were on point. Timing was perfect. I only got yelled at once, and that's okay. Summer knows what I'm talking about.
What did you do
Oh,
wrong?
were you the one that cut across the gap on your bike?
It was you.
That
Everybody
one?
with helmets on looks the same, so I didn't know.
Yeah,
but
no, it was me.
there was
It
a
was
couple
me.
of you that were sneaking by.
You and Phil, bad boys.
Yeah.
Bad
Phil.
boys.
Oh,
It was not intentional.
You know what? I chased Phil all the way down to the lake, and I reamed him out down there in front of everybody down there.
I was there for when Critter busted out the dad voice on Phil. I turned around and I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't even know. I know my name's not Phil, but I immediately apologized for whatever I had possibly done. Sorry. Oh, not me. Oh, shit. Okay. Everybody within a 2 kilometer radius apologized unanimously.
Critter's dad voice.
You know what, though? I did notice that Phil did go up to Critter afterwards and apologized and shook your hand.
He sure did.
As he should have.
Yeah.
Because that was...
He was called out. He was called out for a little bit of... he was
too
cutting
much
corners
shenanigans.
through and doing some things he shouldn't have on the
And
bike.
Matt,
Too much shenanigans.
And you did, yes.
and said thank you for yelling at me.
You did, yes.
Because I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. So thank you, Matt.
That's right.
That was wicked. But you do owe us some extra stickers and
Him.
probably a toe strap.
This is easy.
Oh.
I can do that. This is so easy.
Mike, hold on. Everybody stop.
Mike here?
ADHD. Hold on. Everybody
Whoa.
stop. Mike, I have your
Oh, Mike's here.
tent support thing. And what is in the I don't
Like a
even know
pole?
what's in the meat packaging. A toe strap, whatever from Ladle Sport. I have that. I am responsible for getting it to you.
And Mike
I
knows
should have
that.
brought it to you today. Oh, he already knows. Okay, good. I didn't have it today, just to be clear.
Yeah.
We
Hi,
went
Mike.
to go get lunch, and poor Mike, I walk into his office today. And normally he's like, hey, what's up, buddy? And he turned and he looked at me. He's like, hey. I was like, fuck, he's having a rough day at work. Mike's in IT, guys. Not just IT, government IT. So, guys, we work with some dumb fucking people. Like, how do I turn the iPhone on? My Face ID isn't working. Like, well, first of all, you're not supposed to use the back camera, dummy. Like, so I have your stuff, Mike, and I'm sorry you had a bad day at work, but I love you, buddy.
MMA, I'm not sure who came the furthest. Who came the furthest?
Yeah, I don't. We didn't clarify that.
No, we
this
didn't.
year.
Was it
I
Owen? Was
heard-
it Ian?
Owen came from Fort
Owen's
Mac.
always a contender.
Yeah, so I think like total miles, I think Owen takes it, and then
Yeah.
I might be right behind him.
Yeah,
I
you're
would
pretty
go
close. What about
'Cause you're in Alberta, right?
what about Ladle Sport? Where did Ladle or not Ladle Sport?
That's he's
Hillquest. Where did
he's a bit-
Hillquest come from? He's way out there.
Who?
Tony.
Hillquest, are you?
Hillquest
I don't
Dual
think
Sport.
Google it.
Hillquest are-
Yeah.
That's too much work. Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Okay.
Kevin's on it.
Anyways,
Okay. All right.
Speaking of mileage, on the way home, I fueled up. Where did I fuel up? Campbell River, and made it to the ferry terminal in Horseshoe or Departure Bay, and got off the ferry in Horseshoe Bay and made it all the way to Merritt on one tank of gas. So I got
nice.
300
That's
miles
good.
on the Africa Twin.
BC Ferries, huh?
Honda.
Honda.
Oh,
But that
it was
was
you
on
that got the ferry reservation, but your wife didn't, and you guys went home separately.
Yeah. Oh, that was too bad. That was
Really?
oh.
Gotta love
She
BC
got-
ferries.
Oh,
Keeping families
everything
together.
was booked. I mean, there was just no reservations available. So she took the opportunity to go for a little hike in Nanaimo, and I was on the ferry to the mainland at 1:30 in the afternoon. And she spent it. I got home Monday. She got home Tuesday. It was good.
No.
Yeah.
California, Oregon border area.
Oh, yeah, they were
That's right. They're
way
down in
down
Grant.
there.
They're in Grants
That's right.
Pass. That's right.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So who's gonna Google Map that?
Yeah.
I'll work on that in the background.
I'd have to say Bubba J was in his glory there. I think he was having a great time.
Should tell them about
No. I do. Oh.
I muted myself and I've been on mute this whole time. I'm a fucking idiot, guys.
Well,
I'm
it's
over
your
here like,
live.
hold on. Roger, send me a message. Let's do lunch Saturday.
Tomorrow.
Saturday. I'm gonna be down. I'm going.
Where did you
I'm
go?
Going to Shady Cove. I
First
will be
he
there
mutes
Saturday.
himself
I'm
when he
headed
comes
down
off his
tomorrow
video.
to Medford.
I know, right?
So,
What kind of
Roger,
crappy live is this?
I know. And now he's not even listening to us now.
No,
He's not even there.
Oh, what the hell happened? God damn it! The camera died again. I was so excited about lunch with Bubba J. Hold on, I gotta.
So,
This happened last time.
Here's Grants Pass, Oregon to
okay.
Dimpish.
Forever away.
Yeah.
It's, where are we going? This is really hard
This is
to
what's
do.
happening.
14 hours.
Yeah.
1,280.
286 kims.
Yeah, but 1,200 kilometers is like 5 miles American. So
Well, no, at least 13.
Not really
Yeah.
close, accurate.
Figure in the exchange rate.
mile and a half tops.
He's not even
Basically
there.
could
He
walk
doesn't even
there.
know what he's talking
He's not even-
about.
he's not
I I'm on
Welcome
another,
to the
talking to
Critter
this
Moto
I'm on another
Channel.
plane, guys. This is like when you get so stoned that you just become whatever that is. Like, what am I? I'm just an orb.
What do you got there?
So that was my trip.
1,000.
Oh, you beat him.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Looks like
Oh.
your camera's frozen.
Basically, add another 350, 400 kilometers for Owen to that, but he trailered to Calgary, so I rode all the way.
Damn it!
Well,
I'm
you-
going to
you
California.
You get it, then.
You know what they say about people who trailer their bikes?
You trade.
That's right.
If you saw how much stuff we brought up to GLFY, you'd know why we trailered our bikes.
All
Oh,
about
I thought
comfort.
that was a dig at me. I was like, I have nothing to say. I get it.
I've trailered a bike to you.
Oh,
Okay,
you
well,
trailered
I
too.
guess-
We had 2 vehicles and 2
This is what's
trailers,
happening.
absolutely crammed full of stuff. So
I'm pretty
we
sure we
came
had-
and left with a lot of stuff.
We had 9 tents.
Yeah.
Chris
We had a lot of
broke
stuff.
3 chairs.
Chris did, and all of my air
Really?
mattresses. We brought like 5 air mattresses as backup, and I slept on
I
the
think
flat
we-
ground. I think 6 out of the 11 nights I was there.
With 6 out of
Wow.
11 air mattresses we blew up.
That's right.
We
Yep.
recycled through. So if anybody has
Oh my
any
gosh.
super awesome air mattresses that don't deflate, let me know because we need to buy some new stuff for
Link
sleeping.
it, link it below, and we'll click on that link.
I have a couple older ones.
What do you hold on?
That-
Sorry,
that-
I'm troubleshooting.
Yeah, the
You
older ones probably last longer and are
need, you need
actually
new air
built.
mattresses?
I would say they're modern, but
Yeah.
they're the first one that I ever bought when I started moto camping, and I upgraded to an
Well,
insulated
you're old.
one. So
Hey, everybody, pay attention to this comment because so
matches.
many of you, basically, I guess
You're not
only
even there. Where
50%.
are you?
Anyone rocking a 250
I don't
cc?
know. I'm in the metaverse.
50.
How many 250? There was a
That guy,
shit ton of 250s there.
I think the qualifier is 250 enduro bike, and the only one that might qualify for that is Pete's bike on the 2-stroke.
His is a
beta.
500. No, 300.
Oh,
No.
Klaus had the old
350.
250.
Klaus has the vintage.
Old
yeah,
ass
that's right.
250.
Which
That'll-
I
Which-
did notice a whole bunch of people when we were on our way up to Devil's Bath. I watched motorcycle after motorcycle just overtake him on the highway, and I apologized because I felt so bad for passing him. Because normally, you stay with a rider, but it was like this guy's going way too slow. Turns out he says he's got lots of oomph and throttle left in it. He just doesn't go full bore because it's a precious little machine. He never goes full throttle. He says that bike only comes out during the Easter Giver and the Thanksgiver and to come out to this event.
GLFY.
And now
That's
it gets
great.
put away to bed. And I think he said it only had 10,000 kilometers on it.
Wow.
I think it was an
Yeah.
80.
Yeah, it's an
really
80
decent.
something. Yeah.
80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has like 20 bikes, I think he said, and like a 10-acre property down in Victoria that's got a track and everything around it. So we told him he might have to host the next GLFY so we can all go down there and hang
Easter
out.
Giver.
Yeah. That would be fun.
Oh, he's back.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh,
He's gonna
no.
try and jump into
Oh!
there's a
Oh
map.
my
there.
God, it's doubled. Jesus.
I'm liking
What
the
is
pink
happening?
and blue aura
This is
around him. It's very
way
80s,
more dramatic.
very Miami Vice.
Yeah, well, I'm using the laptop. It happened the last live where the camera just shits out and then it just stops talking. Hold on, don't mind me. I'm just troubleshooting. Guys.
Call tech support, just not government tech support.
Well, no. Mike is the shit. It's not the government tech support. It's the idiots that he has to work with. I feel for him. Like I deal with these people with my own line of work. Whew, there are some not smart people.
I'm going pee.
Anyways, yeah, do that. Okay, all right. So we've talked a lot about
Our drink
GLFY.
broke.
I've given you all an out. You're welcome to just disappear anytime. Just walk off camera, and that's
The drink's
fine with
broke,
me.
so we might have to go.
Yeah, go get more drinks or get out of here. Get on. Did you guys
Okay,
eat
bye.
dinner, right? All right, go. Okay, bye. Bye. Okay, bye. Kevin, are you leaving or are you staying?
No, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna
okay. I almost
pretend
hit
like
the
a
remove
talk show
button.
host, and I'm gonna drink out of my
Mhm.
mug.
Look at how it really accentuates my. I feel like I need to like dip down to. It's a weird angle. I'm sorry, everybody.
It makes you look more
Weird
tall.
angle.
Like
Somehow it does.
I can
Okay,
stand up.
let's talk. We're not raffling Lucy Valkyrie. Stop it. No. Oh, wait. Oh, he's gone. Okay, no, she's right. Yeah, let's raffle real quick. Hashtag sucks to be critter. No, we're not raffling Lucy.
I'll raffle off my Super Tenere. But there's only going to be one ticket available, and it's going to cost about $9,500 Canadian.
Oh, is that all? Oh,
Yeah.
that's $5 American. Guys, let's get this
It's
thing.
already broken in. It's got like, I don't know, what, 40,000 miles on it?
Jesus.
Perfect.
It's already broken.
Motorcycles and Pancakes isn't here to really appreciate how terrible the Super Tenere is. So let's transition real quick, even though the primary person here of making money off YouTube. So here's the thing, guys. One, I 100%, like, I acknowledge I've had this new job. No, I'm not a huge fan of the lack of free time I have, but I haven't had a lot of time to like make and create content. So I get that. But also, YouTube did this really shitty thing recently, and they're limiting bitrate, and I don't think you can even load 4K videos anymore. I think it's just 1080 is what you're allowed to have as like a normal YouTube watcher, and they're limiting the bitrate. So the bitrate, for anybody who doesn't know, if you're watching a video and it's like, we'll stick specifically to motorcycle stuff because that's the best way to describe it, because that's what I make. If you're watching somebody on a motorcycle making a video and everything going by them is just blocky, that is the bit rate. The bit rate is what determines, we'll say, the fine details of a video. So the higher the resolution, typically also the higher the bit rate. Now, what YouTube has recently done has decided to limit the bit rate available to anybody who has not gotten on their stupid fucking YouTube premium situation. Here's where I'm getting frustrated. I don't make money off YouTube, so I don't really give a shit about making money off YouTube. I'm making content for people to watch. So what I don't like is that YouTube is like, well, suck it. You can't watch things that require a high bit rate to really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, look at this beautiful view as I look to the side and it's just blocks going by because I'm moving. And so I don't guys, I'm kind of debating the idea of just abandoning YouTube and going to Instagram. Sans like a video here and there, and just putting all that's just like little clips of my events and the things that I do, and then just doing only my lives on YouTube. So let's throw it over and just kind of corner him without knowing that he was going to talk about this. Go on, Ladle Sport, holding up your finger very politely.
So my wife and I watched Chris Fant's day 3 trip into Banff and to Lake Louise that she did in August. And you're talking about bitrate, and I'm like, Starlink isn't this terrible. Why is the video just terrible? And this is somebody that, from a channel, and I'm confirming this now, has 5.01 thousand subscribers. So what's that 5,010 subscribers? Yeah, this is for the love of America.
Oh, so it's not the. So I'm not. So I'll let me go ahead and finish.
So what I'm getting at is it's not only watching, but it's all like, I'm not sure if it's the upload too.
No, so it is if you Little Sport ADV #Extreme Utensils has YouTube Premium, you can see the quality version of that video. This is not. It's not. Critter Moto has better quality content because he is making money. It's not.
Gotcha.
It is only as a consumer, you have to pay the money for YouTube Premium. Now, here's the thing. I don't care. I haven't looked. I don't care. I don't care how much it is a month. It could be $5 a month for YouTube Premium. The point for me is I'm not making money off YouTube. I'm not looking to make money off people. Even if I really hit a point where I was profiting, I'm just not doing it for the same motives, right? So what fucking just digs me to my core is that if I put all this fucking work out to make a video that like looks nice, and we all know I don't put the work in to make it like a cinematic masterpiece. Like there's some beautiful stuff out there, but even just the shit that I'm creating, people shouldn't have to pay money outside of, even if like they become subscribers on that like tiered level where they're paying me $5, $10, $15 a month to see stuff early, whatever, they're paying that money. Now, if you're doing that, it doesn't matter. You still don't get to see the high quality shit. You have to pay extra money just to YouTube to get a fucking 4K resolution video, which was the standard. And now they've kicked that out for everybody in 2024. This is video me getting a little fucking spun up. Like it's just I hate it. So like, do I keep putting all the effort out to make a nice video so that only YouTube can make outside of the money that they're, so like Chris is, I'm gonna put Critter on the spot here, right? Because Critter is now at a point where he's able to monetize. He has, if I'm not mistaken, you have like the tiered system where people can see stuff early on YouTube, correct?
Yes, channel members. Yeah.
So okay, so you have. Thank you. That was what I was searching for, and my ADHD is like raging because I hate YouTube right now. So you have channel members who are paying you money to see stuff early, to contribute to your channel, who are doing this thing to support, and YouTube's still getting a fucking cut of that. But also, unless you pay the money directly, you're not going to be able to see it in high resolution, which is just fucking asinine to me. So I don't know. I'm at this weird spot where I'm like, is it worth it? All right, Crickermoto, your thoughts?
Well, color me stupid, but I wasn't aware they were doing that. So this is all news to me. I've had YouTube Premium since I first started with YouTube because I hate commercials. So I've always subscribed to the Premium, and I didn't notice anything. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's. I can see your point. It's totally. It's double dipping from the consumer for sure, right?
Well, I guess my point specifically where I'm at now, right, is like I'm close, and if I really started putting the effort out again, yes, I could probably finally hit that monetized level and make like 48 cents a month off of YouTube.
Yeah, you
But
don't make money.
it's not like you're really making a lot of money. You really have to be at that 100,000 plus subscribers to start
you do.
seeing a real profit.
In full honest disclosure, my last check from YouTube was for $108.
Yes, like
if you make under $100, you get nothing. You have to make over $100 and then you claim it. In my whole entire YouTube career, I have made $300. And I have close to 12,000 subscribers now.
Uh-oh. Guys, I'm conflicted. So, okay, let's watch Tall Man make an ass of himself. That's fine. It's normal. So, okay, so we're looking at literally the latest video that Critter Moto created. So, let me set some of this up. So, I have a few late night shows that I enjoy catching up on news, various entertaining stand-ups that have made it to late night. They're all that stuff on that big level. That now I can only watch it in 1080 at a restricted bitrate. Right. I will say, as I'm eating my own words right now, I have full 4K on your video, which I think is interesting. So
why is that?
Maybe okay. Let's research in real time. Let's look at somebody who is over 100,000 subscribers. The only guy that I know. I mean, I know I could go look at Itchy Boots. Actually, let's do that next. Let's look at his.
Don't forget Everride.
Yeah. Oh God, I love his stuff. Yeah, he's great. Yeah, if we're gonna promote one person.
Yeah, promote him.
I'm not digging. Yeah. I'm just saying. Okay, so
Everride started
He's got it at 4K. Well, maybe I'm just out my ass and it's just specific. Maybe it's an option. I wonder if it's an option. I wonder if you can select somewhere in here to restrict the bitrate.
Hey, you should scroll down and we can watch the videos that I'm in from Everride.
The bitch, I'll be damned. Who?
What?
Wait, who said that?
Matt.
Oh, you're in
Ladle Sport. Yeah, Ladle Sport ran with Everride.
Yeah, I've been down in Utah 4 times to ride with him.
Ladle Sport. Matt and Tyler are tight.
That seems
Matt and Tyler are tight, man.
I've got Tyler on speed dial.
We pay the premium to avoid commercials, Raptorpack says. But I don't know. Hold on. My final move before I say, well, I'm a fucking idiot. Itchy Boots.
It's okay, Matthew.
Because guys, my next move is to be 2.36 million subscribers deep. Oh, well, she hasn't fucking put a video out since they started doing this, so
no,
that doesn't count. Well, she's out. I don't even like her. No, I'm just kidding. Her content's great. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. The exciting update. It turns out you can still put out 4K videos unless you're the Tonight Show or whatever it is. So I've been very upset about this for no reason at all, and it's if you know me, you know I'm not smart enough to plan this big setup about maybe my YouTube channel starting. Turns out maybe I'll start making content again. So
there you go.
Right, well, guys, what we talk about now turns out it's fine. Funny story. You still watch 4K videos if you're a cheap ass and want to watch commercials. Fuck me. All right, what's next?
I want to talk about my little underneath my name. Small comment.
Hold on. Let me reopen closed tab.
This is one of the videos that I'm in.
Sport.
Yeah.
A bad day of dual sport. Even a bad day of dual sport part 2 or just here it is.
Part 1 it sets the mood.
We're doing it. We're not going to watch the whole thing because we don't have. I don't think. Let's hold on. Let's learn some things together. Can anybody hear
there's Matt falling down.
What's happening?
Don't confuse dual sport with
Wait, where
Oh,
is
there's
hold
Matt
on,
falling
I
down
see him.
again.
Oh, is that him right there? Was that you?
No, that's GLFY from Pennsylvania.
Don't confuse dual sport
Can we
with
hear this?
enduro. Enduro is more of a glamorous, sexy style of riding, a young rider's race involving skill and finesse. Dual sport is more of a
Just bring this down.
seasoned individual's exercise in non-competitive crashing.
Where is he based
We
at?
ride slow, heavy underbelly.
He's in St. George,
dirt
Utah.
bikes with blinkers and number plates, preferably on trails that make us fall over or roads that turn our arms.
Yeah, if you
legs,
guys are not
and posteriors
subscribed or
into
following Everride,
pudding.
I guess I should actually hit the
We
subscribe
forgo
button.
the
I just go
power and
find his
glam of
shit,
dirt
so I
biking
don't
and the
ever think to
comfort of
subscribe. So
adventure
to be
touring.
fair,
And find ourselves
Yeah,
in a
he's-
limbo
I
where
love
we're
his
neither
stuff.
fully capable off the road nor very comfortable on it. Within the motorcycle world,
Where
I've
are
heard
you?
that dual sport is for
Um,
washed-up dirt bikers or noobs who can't handle.
I know I'm in it.
stroke or 450
That's
hours.
not me.
do you fall over at
Can't
any
afford
point?
a truck with a ramp.
No.
I've heard
Oh.
it's a
No.
poor man's
Oh, well,
substitute.
okay, well, that's enough.
Yeah, I know.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
strictly looking.
It's a great video to watch. It actually brings a tear to my eye every time I do.
Yeah?
Not just because of my personal involvement, but just the sheer emotion and that connection with the guys that I had that I'd never met. And I'm sitting there riding. You know, I think we rode 100 miles into the desert. You know, and it was just an amazing trip. I still talk to the guys on social media and just chew the fat every now and then. It's great.
Yeah. Hey,
And that was 2019 that I went down there. So that was just over 5 years ago.
Oh, look, I have decent lighting, sort of. I'm gonna have to fix this later. It's so bright.
Is mine too
that's
bright?
fucking dope. No, yours
bright.
is perfect. Yours looks great. Actually, do you want my honest answer? Because your left side is a little bit hot.
It is a little hot. Well,
That's perfect right there.
Yeah.
There. That's
Oh.
good. Yeah.
this is the remote
Yeah.
for my.
You're not allowed to judge this camera because it was all based off the other one that died.
I'm
And
a
this
little
camera
shady.
sucks.
I know. It's fine.
Well, that's because you got the hat. You have to have the low. Anyways, don't do this to me. I'm 1, 2, 3.
I didn't set up my fill light behind
Almost
the bikes.
4 beers in. I will completely run on a tangent about lighting.
There we go.
Oh, bruh. Bro, you want to go skate park? Hold on. Vape Nation, bruh.
There you go.
So
Get here.
I'm a little crazy, but I got
Matt.
full setup.
No, I get it.
The light
That's
boxes
same.
with the diffusers and yeah.
No.
I
shouldn't do that.
I get it. My room's not naturally blue.
Is the camera set to tungsten mode?
Don't even
What?
fuck with me. Tungsten white balance with a double cut of CTO. You really want to dig into lighting? Because
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Look, he said the trigger word. That I think I'm aroused right now, guys.
It's a beautiful
Tungsten
thing.
White balance. Oh, tungsten white balance with a double cut of CTO. Joe McNally, ladies and gentlemen, just go look up his work. He is my god when it comes to photography and lighting. So there's that. Well, fuck. What do we talk about now, guys? Because it turns out YouTube's not the asshole I thought it was. Guys, I was really
I think we should talk about the heading that's underneath up every road there. It says something like 3JC certified. I'm like, Matt.
I did get a ride with Carl. I'm a part of the Mixed Nuts now, guys. I'm super
On a
excited.
1JC. 1JC trail.
It wasn't even a 1JC. Like, I'm
Yeah,
aware.
0.2.
I had every intention of doing that damn 3JC trail.
I was going
then-
to take the guys on the T-Dub 200s onto the 3JC trail without you.
T-Dub twins, guys. The
They
T-Dub
were
The T-Dub
amazing.
twins.
Oh, the dick holes.
The dick holes. Can we say dick holes?
We can
Who
on
are the
Matt's
nicest
channel. It's
guys?
You
fine.
can say whatever you want on my channel. I'm not monetized. We just had a whole epic fucking rant where I turned out to be an asshole.
Can we call them the T-Dub dick holes?
Yeah, we can. The T-Dub dick holes.
Look
I
who
love
showed
those
up.
guys. They were awesome.
Slow Eddie, hey,
They
buddy.
were awesome.
The
wanna
fucking
smoke and rock
T-Dub
out with
twins.
them.
I love
Yeah,
them.
that's Cade and Dave. Cade and
Yeah.
Dave, they're good
Yeah,
guys.
They're awesome.
Misty and I ended up doing the Newmass Kinman Loop, and we ran into them while we were up there. And so we stopped, and one of them is looking at rocks, and he's all, "This is so cool," and the other one grabs a rope and loops it off the back of his bike and throws it into a tree and climbs up the tree to look at these pine cones. And I'm like, how are we not friends already? Like,
Yeah, they
these
were
guys
so
are
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I liked them a lot. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, and they're local to us, and we actually ran into them.
You smoke
I
a
think
pipe
it was-
and you like rocks? I mean, why are we not friends?
That's
I
right.
think it was 2 years ago. We had a group of us out riding, and we were at Skydeck down in Nanaimo, and these two guys on T-dubs came coming up the road, and I mean,
Was
like,
it
it was
them?
them.
Yeah, it was
I
them.
asked them.
That's funny.
Oh,
I asked them. It turns out it
knew
was
that.
them, and like it was so cool because it's not super chunky to get up to the Skydeck, but it's not the
not
easiest.
easy.
And so there's, I think, 6 of us sitting at the Skydeck, and we range from little bikes to big bikes. And these two guys come up on the T-dubs, and every single one of us is like, yeah, like, you guys are so cool. Like, there's this little cult following for a T-dub, these guys on these little bikes, but they could tractor up anything.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
let's
So
be clear.
we're looking forward to hanging out with them. They're only 20 minutes south of us, so we're gonna hit them up for some adventures.
So these two guys show up to Get Lost, Find Yourself, and they're both on T-dubs. They're both about the same height, a little bit shorter guys. But not only all this shit, right? They have the same fucking shirt and cargo shorts the whole weekend, and they changed outfits matching the
I know
whole
one's
time.
Cade and one is Dave, but I'm not 100% sure which one's which.
nobody
One of them
really
has a beard and one of
knows.
them doesn't have hair.
That's right. Yeah.
So it was the general consensus of the entire event that if they don't start a channel called T-Dub Twins, they're really missing out. At least in Instagram.
And you know what? They ended up saying one of the best quotes of the whole event was, I believe it was Dave. It could have been Kate. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it was Dave that said, "You can't smack the smile off my face."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
When he was
That
talking
is
about the
100%.
event, and
yes,
there's some great pictures of them in Critter's little montage for the 2025 trailer, and you can see the two of them are waiting in line to get their food, and like the smiles on their face. In the photo. They were.
Yeah.
They had a great time.
Dave has the greatest smile. I see that photo all the time. I'm like, that's GLFY right there. Like,
we ran into them up on the loop, and they were pumped. They were absolutely pumped to be out there. It was a beautiful day. They had just come down from the lookout, and climbing trees and finding acorns and like.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was them
really
climbing
cool.
the trees.
Yeah. I got a picture. I got a picture of him way up in the tree, and
I know you sent it to me, and I'm like, "Who the hell's up in the tree?"
Yeah, these acorns were really wild, and then he cracked one open and looked inside. Like, these guys are like nerds to the max, and we just want to find time to spend some time.
I love them.
I know.
We ran into them at the top of that lookout opposite of the camp, the first one that I did with Carl. And we were sitting up there and just listening to the two of them bounce off of each other was the funniest fucking thing. Like,
yeah, there was a lot of people at the event that had some really good energy, but they were
they win it for the bromance.
Yeah.
And that's a big statement because you guys know I love
when they first pulled in. Dave comes up to me, and Kate is trying to park the truck 19 times, or park the trailer 19 times because Critter was guiding him. So Dave comes up to me and says, "Let's just stay back from this." He says, "But as a testament, when we go camping, Cade shows up 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, but for GLFY, he was at my house at 7:45 in the morning, ready to go right now."
Let's go.
Yeah, they were pumped.
Yeah.
So the energy that they brought was.
But it's a good thing they were early because when Critter was trying to help him park the trailer,
it took them all day.
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Critter Moto, your input.
Well, it's only because he couldn't see out the side window.
Oh, that's what it was? Oh,
driving his truck like this, right?
The angle on the mirror was all wrong.
That's right. He's driving like a 1-ton dually, and he's like about this big, right? And just
How far into the
Where's-
stream are we?
Where,
Send
hold
them
on,
it
is
to
my
a minute
is
for
my
an hour
360
39.
still here? I know I told you guys it's kind of it just sort of happens. Like I tried to give you your 15-20 minute out, but it's
I want
It's
15
weirdly
minutes of fame, and
entertaining.
that's it.
That's well.
I think it's just
you're on the
maybe we
wrong
just-
channel for fame. So
we enjoy hanging out with you guys.
oh,
That's right.
Could just be that.
Oh,
And
where'd he
Ladles
go?
for
Oh, there he
C's.
is.
Oh,
He's
no,
back.
he's back. Oh, his camera fucking works after it breaks.
No,
Mine
like
is
yours.
done.
I literally pressed the
going on
button to
with
turn it off, just like
Oh, and he's now I'm just gonna be like, oh, it broke. It's not working.
Oh
What
no.
happened?
Oh.
Oh, now we're on the other side. Oh,
you have no idea how close I was.
Oh, look! It's like a look. I just
whoa,
where's
whoa.
everybody gonna end up? Where are they gonna be? Who's everybody point? Who's gonna be where? What's happening?
Oh, we're
Guys,
shuffling
I
around like
just-
one of those
sorry,
slide puzzles.
sorry,
Oh my
viewers.
gosh.
Occasionally, I forget people are like watching this. I'm like, haha, this is a funny thing, but fuck, that's gotta be annoying to watch.
What
Nah,
was that
fuck it.
old game show? What,
Remove
the
my-
yeah,
I don't know.
I'm so dizzy.
Why am I the only one? It's because I just end up in the same. I'm the cornerstone.
yeah.
We're all
You
fucking.
got to do that at the
cornerstones.
beginning of the
There's
show
only
when you haven't had a few drinks. That was wild.
Okay, everybody shut off your
It's better
camera
this
in
way.
3, 2, 1.
four. Don't leave me alone. I don't want to run my own live.
Well,
I don't know how to shut mine off.
Critter.
The audio is
Oh,
still
I
here.
was saying Critter didn't commit. No, he's just not. So, I don't know
Oh, it's
how to
right
do
here.
what they did.
Boom.
Oh, there he
Okay.
goes. And
I figured it out.
look,
Yeah.
we're all little talking blobs at some point. Hollywood Squares, Garrick says.
There it is, Hollywood
Nailed
Squares. Thank you.
it.
Yeah.
Circle meets the
Hollywood
square.
Square.
Oh my
this
gosh.
is a 90s
Dual
throwback.
sport squares.
Dual
Yeah.
sport squares. Nice.
Dual exploring squares.
Oh.
I want to say that I want to shout out Chris Fant is in the house, the big
Oh, I
winner
saw.
from the
Yeah.
raffle
The big
prizes.
winner.
Oh
of
yeah,
everything.
she wasn't
The
here
big
earlier.
winner.
Let's talk about Chris Fant that won all
Yeah.
of the raffle
I'm pretty
prizes.
sure she donated
She's
all
all
her
like,
prizes
I'm
back.
having a great time. I gotta go. And then she wins everything.
And you
It's
weren't
like,
even
oh
there
my
to
gosh.
collect all of your prizes. We had
The
buckets.
whole pile.
Yep.
We're gonna have to bring a wheelbarrow next year.
I know. All for Chris Fant.
Or one of those really sweet trailers, which I'm not bitter at all that Chris Nilsson won and I didn't.
Oh,
Not-
I wanted that
not
so bad.
a single,
cool.
You know what? He did say that he was super excited because he was going to take his dog out in it
Yeah,
more often
yeah.
and take
Oh,
the
yeah.
dog out. And like, everybody
Yeah,
was
it's gonna
just
be
like,
awesome.
that's the most perfect thing to do with that thing. Take your dog out. So
Yeah.
I was joking with Mighty V360, Corey, and I was like, man, fucking Chris, I can't believe you won that thing. He's like, man, he's taking his dog out. It's gonna be cooler than anything you could do with it. And I was like, shit. Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
You're right. Yeah.
he,
That's
he
gonna
also won
bounce
the
around. His
$500
dog won't
gift
like it.
card. Yeah, he won
No,
the
I-
$500 gift card as well. So he raked it in pretty good there.
Oh, he got the 500 as well?
Yeah.
Wow.
You weren't paying attention because you were busy.
Silver
No,
lining.
I wrote it all
The
in the
whole.
book.
Okay, good. I'm
It's
glad you
all in
did
the
because
book.
the whole raffle prize is just a
I mean,
blur. To me.
I won that too. I won that
okay.
and
Okay.
the trailer, and I won.
Oh.
another
Oh,
thing,
okay.
and
Oh,
Ibis.
the
I
outfit.
think
Oh,
if I'm
He
He
not
gets
gets
mistaken,
500.
I
He
won the
gets
jacket.
500.
if I'm not
he gets
mistaken,
500.
Kevin
Pants,
won
and I won
everything
the-
per the
I
book.
think so.
tank bag, and I won all the Chris Fant stuff too.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
There we go.
I wanted the knapsack, the mat sack.
Oh yeah, you
Well,
won that. You
yeah.
definitely won that.
I wanted that.
It's in the book.
And I wanted
We have
the
we have
Scarlet
photo
Ibis
evidence of a small man in a tall
in a
sack.
big sack.
So,
Oh.
Small man in a giant
I don't know.
sack.
little man in a big old sack. Is he even still here? Did he just disappear? He said,
I
I'm not,
think he's
I'm
gone.
not moderating
Well, he
this
does
damn
that.
live.
He's
I'm
like,
I think it's.
out.
That would be insane.
This is perfect. Guys, I was planning on buying one eventually anyways. Stay tuned.
Oh my gosh, that would be
Video
hilarious.
incoming.
Oh my God.
100%.
You
This
remember,
is
you remember
happening.
how cute Pancakes and Critter looked when they did the giant loop double up on the thing? Could you imagine if Tall Man and Small Man got to go out in the trailer together?
Two up.
Oh my
We-
gosh. look
We
up.
did
Tone
go to
behind
up
you?
last year. We went to up last year.
Oh, we need a little
It was-
small
it
car,
was an
sidecar
exciting
for small
moment.
man.
I'm so excited to shoot
And some doggles.
exactly this short. Just a ride by of me and little small man in the trailer. He won't even have to bend his legs. He can like stretch full out. It's great.
Stand up.
No, stand up. Oh shit, he is. Oh, he is standing, everybody. He is standing.
His mat sack could just go around the side like a little, like a kayak skirt, just to keep him all snug.
Absorb him. I can pull it up and reveal that he's in the trailer.
Surprise!
Why were you guys sad that I didn't do a live last month? Like, this is what you tune in for. God.
I was busy last month.
This is the state of Netflix content. It's so bad that people would rather watch this live. I mean, I
My
get
motorcycle adventure. Yes, it's a motorcycle trailer. Check out Kip Moto.
Oh no, I'm on it.
KIPMOTO. The SurePax 2.0.
2.0. SurePax 2.0. Here it is. Bam. Okay, so what we're referencing. So
show it, Matt. Show it. Come on, Matt.
I'm on it.
Show it.
I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Come on.
Oh my
hurry up.
God, I can't. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
There
this thing literally attaches to the back of a motorcycle. Small Man Moto bought one used, and it was a huge hit. He came up with it last year, didn't he? Did he come up with it last year?
Small Man has like one of the very first prototypes.
Yup. So now they have a 2.0 version, which kipmoto.com is the website if you want to go get one. And I highly recommend you do. There's a lot of really cool YouTube videos of them just fucking thrashing this thing on an MX course. And it holds up.
You should see Damon. He pulls that thing up behind his 790, and it's like he's doing single track on that thing and everything. It's crazy.
We've seen him at the top of a mountain with that thing going on a camping trip and taking like a cooler full of food and like he means business.
Two up single track with the trailer on.
I want to see. This is the only thing that I don't like about his website is that it's not like obvious how it fits on a bike. I gotta work with him. Anyways,
because every bike it fits differently.
Yeah, there's it depends. It's supposed to fit relative to your rear axle. Some bikes there's a little attachment where the spacer for the chain would fit. You can add a little attachment on smaller bikes. For some bikes they have hollow shaft.
I think Damon said he was able to change his out in like less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Take out the rear axle bolt and just slide it on and put it in. And
I helped Small Man Moto attach it to his this year, and he's just got little attachments on the small bike. And it was literally like he could have done it in 5 minutes. We did it in under 60 seconds. So it's a very quick attachment.
Yeah.
And he hauled a lot of shit in that thing.
Oh, yeah.
So
I've always liked them, and I always thought, the 250, I don't know. But then Small Man comes rocking the 250, pulling a trailer. I'm like, I think I need a trailer.
Legitimately, though, right? Like I would rather have that for a small bike than a big bike, even because a small bike, it's so friggin' hard to like.
You get to camp, you unhook it, and then you hit the trails. Away you go. It's perfect.
And for the 500, not to bag on the 250s, right? But like the 500, I'm clearing 100 miles an hour without anything attached to that. So if I attach that trailer, I'm still clearing 65 miles an hour easy on.
Oh yeah, me too on the 250.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Easy. But 6th gear, lots of RPMs to go, no problem.
On the bike, and riding like I'm riding like this because I've got friggin' bags behind me, and so I'm all the way up on the seat
on JC pavement.
-4 JC pavement. But it's a fucking 7 JC pavement because my face is in the windscreen because I can't back up at all. Oh, it's so uncomfortable. I hate it. Anyways, kipmoto.com. If you're interested in one of these trailers, they're really friggin' neat.
I don't know. Did you guys count how many raffle prizes when actually tickets went in there?
There was a lot.
I think we emptied that jar out 3 separate times because there wasn't enough room to jam all the tickets in there.
We threw all my tickets away. Noted.
That's right.
I only put 1 raffle ticket in that jar, and it was the only raffle ticket I put in.
You're not invited back next year then.
Chris and I have
didn't play the raffle. You go bye-bye.
Chris and I have an understanding. He knows.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, clearly not, because you didn't win anything.
Well,
I'm pretty sure Chris
and
Vance
it's
has
beer
an
clock for
understanding.
tall man.
my name was pulled like 7 times last year.
Yeah.
And it just didn't feel right. So it's just like, Chris, honestly, I'd just rather give you the money to donate to the cause than, win a bunch of stuff that I don't necessarily need or have the ability to carry back. So
that's right. That's right. Matt is the man.
You can send your e-transfers too.
It's already been done.
Yeah, some of those prizes were pretty good though.
Was anybody paying attention when Tallman actually left just now?
He just disappeared. Like
he's been gone for 5 minutes.
Who?
Who? Who's running the show?
Wait a minute. I see a hand.
Beer. Who's got a hand?
Oh, hi.
Oh.
And I'm back.
Oh my gosh. Obviously the toilet is his closet.
Oh, I combined it with a pee stop because I was like, well, when in Rome.
You're not in Rome.
No.
Shit.
No.
Yeah. You can always
to drink.
You could always put a cooler beside you and have a litter box in front of you.
If you talk to Craig from
there's
Turn,
places
you can get
that
a
have the bags. Right, you got the bags, and then you just pee into the gel pack. I should have that for my
bag?
live. No, but for pee.
Oh.
God damn it! The quality of this live is really good.
It's going downhill.
Or is it going up?
I don't know.
It moved from a number 2 to a number 1.
You hit a number 2?
Wait.
Get it? Colostomy to the pee. Okay. All right. Well, it's been a good night. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next month.
Shittier and shittier.
Okay, bye.
And he's out.
And okay, bye.
At some point, Lato Sports says, I need to worry about the quality of my business.
I don't have any quality of business.
Me neither. That's why my lives are where they are.
I have 41 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm thankful for that. And yeah,
41.
Wait,
32.
hold on. Hold
I don't
on.
even know
Stop.
if I have any.
Everybody, hold on. Stop. I have to make a business move. You only have 41. Are we talking about your business account?
yes, my personal account has 15.
Sir, it sounds like you need somebody to throw their bike down a ravine and pull it out with one of your
That's what shows up.
recovery.
So
strategies.
I have some really cool stuff coming up. That is coming. It may come from Bakersfield, California. I'm keeping it a secret because it's a strange place.
Breaking the news.
Yeah. So I'm actually making the strap for that this weekend. And it's going down to Bakersfield over the winter to test it out. It's not about towing a motorcycle. It's doing some other stuff.
42.
But thank you.
No, for real. Well, yeah, okay. We'll revisit. And he's gone. He's so embarrassed.
Yeah. So I've got to do some more testing. Just for the Instagram fodder and whatnot. But I have a really hard time actually turning the cameras on when I'm doing stuff like that and would just rather ride. I didn't even turn the cameras on at GLFY. Just because it's just like, I don't care. I'm going to ride and I don't need to make anything or show anybody what I did. I'll take a couple pictures and that's about it.
So
I think I took 12. I took 12 or 15 pictures the entire weekend.
So that's sometimes ADHD's like, here's 15 fucking words, say them all at once. I got
At once.
a third of the way through the week, and I hit a point. It was so I shot some stuff while we were riding with Carl, and it's not because I ate shit, because I kept filming for the rest of that ride, because we all know I don't care. I'm a crasher guy. I'm not crashing Moto because there's already everybody stop. Damon's here.
Hi, Damon.
Hold on. Kevin, Keep me on track. I'm talking about not filming.
Don't film. Don't talk.
Okay, we're bringing him back because he's back. Damon. So first of all, hold on.
You need to obviously show
Jesus
the picture.
Christ, with the,
You need to
that's
stop
exactly what I'm
fangirling
doing.
and just get on with it.
Hold on. I have to get rid of everybody, but I don't know how to do this.
Okay.
Hold on just a second. Guys, just stick with me. I'm trying to show Damon's work, but I don't know how to do it the photo, if you were here at the beginning, that was the whole thing, and I was like, hey, that's me. That's Damon. So that's Damon. Damon's here. I need to real quick. Damon, I sent you a Facebook friend request. I also sent you a message. I want to buy the digital of that photo of Tiny Me. Yes, Kevin's showing it, but this is the definition of bad. Bitrate, see how it's blocky. No, not that one. No, it's different. No. Anyways, the point is, Damon, check your requests because we're not Facebook friends yet.
Damon
also,
is a phenomenal
accept me as a Facebook friend.
photographer. We're gonna have to ask him to
I'm
face us next time to get some photos.
I want to pay you money for that digital, and I am a career photographer, so I'm gonna pay you fucking money for that.
US money.
Anyways, you get it, Damon. Pay attention.
Yeah, those are some epic shots. I'd be wanting those.
Yeah, this is the guy that shot that photo that's behind the four of us now that you can't see, but all three of the photographers this weekend just fucking killed it. Like, beautiful stuff coming out of them. But anyways, Damon, I sent you a message. Find it. Send me your payment information. I'm gonna send you more money than you probably want. I want the digital of that photo because I'm gonna get like a fucking 20 by 30 metal print of that photo because I'm obsessed with it. It's beautiful. That photo to me, to just rabbit hole, not filming anymore. What did I say? Oh, not filming. I'm still tracking. That photo to me, for obviously, like, I'm in it, right? So it's special to me. But that photo perfectly encapsulates fucking everything to me that adventure riding is. You're this tiny little creature in this huge fucking wilderness, and you're just out there figuring it out. And just to topple on, because photo editor me can't help myself, I have to go to the fine points. What I fucking love is that you can't see where the road goes. And that's it. That's the thing. You don't know where you're going. You're just adventuring. So
it's very apparent in that picture that you are like in the middle of nowhere, and it's epic.
Yes, that photo hands down is, I think, the most Yes, I can confidently, after quickly indexing ADHD, that is my favorite photo I've ever had taken of me. So just an FYI, I'm going to pay you probably more money than you'll offer, but send me a message, be like, oh, I'll take this much. I have a number in mind. I know what I'm going to pay. Let's see what you say. I want to buy the digital from you because I want a high resolution. I'm going to do a metal print.
Go big, Damon. If you're listening, go bigger.
He won't. We had a conversation. It's fine. I know my number.
Damon's a pretty rad guy.
Damon's
American money.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, man. Listen, I'm not talking about Canadian dollars, okay? I'm talking about American dollars. So
real money.
Just the biggest dollars. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways, let's immediately divert. 1 million beers. Yeah, that's $7 American, Damon. 1 million beers. Come on.
No, Canadian.
No way. Canadian beers are worth way more than American beers.
There's an exchange rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still in my favor. I've drank in Canada excessively, guys. And then I look at my bank statement. I'm like, oh, last night wasn't as bad as it sounded.
You had a 1 JC drinking night.
You came up to Canada and you drank some Canadian beer. What was your favorite Canadian beer? What did you enjoy drinking?
Last time I checked, you were drinking pub beer the whole weekend.
I was going to say beer is beer.
No, it's not.
No. Okay, but what is the name of that distillery? What's the distillery, Chris? What's the distillery?
Shelter Point.
Shelter Point. So I'm a whiskey guy when we want to get like snobby. Beer is beer. Yes, there's better beer and there's worse beer, but when we want to get snobby, Shelter Point is the best fucking whiskey I have had from the Pacific Northwest. What is better?
To be honest, not whiskey.
Oh,
I'm just not a brown liquor fan. Yeah.
you gotta have quality whiskey. Oh no. Wait, is he? Holy shit! He was actually holding that still. I thought Kevin froze. Summer moved and Kevin didn't. And I was like,
I know.
We're rum drinkers. Whiskey is.
You gotta have good.
That's exactly how they keep me in line when I get all squirrely, because I'll be buzzing around and Kevin just stands completely still, and I think it's a glitch in the matrix. I'm like, what? And it snaps.
It's just a glitch in the Kevin.
Very calming.
Yeah.
Kevin is what keeps everything together.
That's right.
Also,
everybody needs a Kevin.
Everybody needs a Kevin.
Kevin's what feeds the critter when he needs food.
Stangerlin? Stongerlin.
Stangerlin.
Stangerlin.
No, Stangherlin.
Stangerlin.
Stangherlin.
Stongherlin. Anyways, the point is, this is the guy that shot the photo that's back here that you can't see. You can see the one tree. It's a beautiful picture of that one tree. But, yeah. Fucking just, god damn it. I'm obsessed with that photo. Because it just, I already explained it. It is the exact
I look forward
representation
to
of
seeing
how
a giant,
I feel.
you should get a giant printout.
I'm going to pay... Guys, I already fucking sourced it. I'm gonna pay like $250 for like a 20 by 30.
See how big the
print.
map? So this is 5 by 8.
5 by 9.
5 by 9.
5 feet by 9
I don't know if any of you noticed when we were up island, but if you went to the Hyde Creek gas station, they have this exact map.
It's Tracy.
Hey, Tracy.
Oh, Tracy.
No,
what up,
good.
sis?
Tracy, you want to go for a road trip? You want to hang out in Kevin's car?
Jump in my car. We go for a road trip, or
Critter, you in? You want to go?
Yeah. I'm in. That's a good time.
I've had a lot to drink. Tracy, do you want to climb in your tent and let Critter pee on it?
Oh no.
If you want to know the joke behind the joke, you have to come out to GLFY.
That's
also,
right.
guys, Explore Adventure Motos here. It's that guy.
Hey, Travis.
I'm feverishly trying to remember what the brand was that he got, because he went a different direction.
He's also got the Lone Rider.
Oh, Lone Rider. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see him ride that 450.
And you've heard it here first, but Travis is making GLFY number 3.
Yay.
Yes. I was so sad that he wasn't making 2, but also we talked about it and I was like, no, I get it. Dope. Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, come on, keep up in the chat. We already figured it out. We know it's Lone Rider.
Come on, Travis, hurry up.
Oh, look, it's so fast that I clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pumpkin beers will do that. Guys,
won't drink pumpkin beer.
Pumpkin beer.
It's not even good pumpkin beer. I wish I could fucking.
I don't even know if I can be friends with you anymore.
No,
hold on.
No, there's no excuse for pumpkin beer.
I'm not.
It's still summertime. We still have like a week left. Let us
I'm just going to sit here and make this terrible face.
Put your pumpkin away till October.
We all know that summer is over in the Pacific Northwest. God damn it.
No.
Oh, because your
summer's not over. She's terrible. Right there.
I will ride until it's 30 degrees out.
Summer's here. Put your pumpkin away.
No.
I was working outside today. It was hot and sweaty and sunny, and I wanted to go jump in the lake. It is still summertime here.
Was it really warm up there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was. Yeah,
It
was hot.
It was t-shirt weather, dude.
It was hot, fucking boring.
Yeah.
Here in
Which
Washington.
is like 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's hot.
Yeah.
That's right. The only place pumpkin belongs is in a pie. That's it.
Oh, so that's what I was gonna say. Also, I'm just gonna respond to this. Yeah, I'll fucking I love them pumpkin spice lattes.
I'm pretty sure he is.
I don't even give a shit. But to respond to Critter, and it only belongs in a pumpkin pie. There is
No, he's right.
no,
No,
he
I'm
is
right.
right. There is a beer on the East Coast that literally it's like somebody fucking stuck a pumpkin pie into a blender and just pureed it. It's fucking delicious. I drink this because I'm sad that I can't have that. I just want to be clear. I'm not defending Elysian Night Owl because this is the shittiest pumpkin beer I've ever had. And I know I'm on the internet. And Elysian, hi, get your shit together. Stop making shitty pumpkin beers.
You click the link right there for it.
Click the link below to stop making shitty pumpkin beers. I don't know what that link's going to be, but it's probably just going to be stop it.
Okay, so in terms of shitty beer, well, I won't say shitty beers. Can I say shitty beers? Bad beers.
Say whatever you want. You can say shitty.
Okay.
Fuck
like
ass
14
shit. There
viewers
you go.
Okay.
Like, I covered
Misty
all of the bad words.
Brought us the worst beer I've ever had. It was turkey dinner beer. You could taste the turkey, the stuffing, the cranberries.
But hold on though. If you could taste it all, they executed properly.
They did
taste it all. It's not beer.
It's horrible.
It should never be in liquid form.
That's not beer.
No.
Take your turkey dinner, put it in a blender, add some alcohol, blend it up, let it sit for 14 days, and then drink it. No, bad.
Yeah, no.
So you're saying it tasted like vomiting up Thanksgiving dinner?
Yes.
Delightful.
Yes. Yes.
You know what's funny is that he's so quiet. I keep forgetting that Ladle Sport's here, and then I look down and just visually see his reactions, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Slow it back down.
He's enjoying the conversation. He's there.
He's our non-verbal reactor.
And I haven't even muted myself. I'm just super quiet.
And he's gone. So embarrassed by pumpkin beer. This is not pumpkin beer, though.
No.
Like I don't know. I just bought it because I was excited.
You shouldn't
I
do
was
that.
going to be disappointed.
Don't do that again.
Every year I know better.
That's a really great looking jersey you got on there, Kevin. That's pretty nice.
This old
yeah.
thing?
That old thing.
Sorry, what happened? I didn't win the selfie challenge, so I think we lost signal. It is. Look at it. It's freaking great. Hold on, Ben. Lower. Go lower. Go. No, that's higher.
No,
sir.
No,
sir. No. I don't know what's worse than demonetized, but I think I almost got that. Save that for my Only Talls account.
Of all 15 of you that are viewing, somebody wanted to see my ass.
My motorcycle adventures is not wrong. Anything that Dogfish Head makes is delicious.
As long as it's not pumpkin flavored.
Are any of you IPA fans? They have a 120-minute IPA that comes out once a year for about this much time. And
it's 120 minutes.
Do you?
Is it 120 IBUs?
No, it's 120 minutes of boiling the hops in the wort.
Yeah.
It is the worst fucking hangover you will ever have if you drink more than 2. But it's delicious.
I've literally, the most alcohol I've consumed in a while was this past weekend at GLFY.
Shout out to the event.
Yeah. Shout out to the organizers.
Yeah. Hey, Ladle Sport.
Yes.
Trout.
18% alcohol. No, that was Ian. That we were making loud noises.
Which is funny because the keg never even showed up. So there was supposed to be a whole bunch more.
Oh, wow.
We're not looking anywhere specific. No, we're not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to throw them into they just had a series of miscommunications that weekend because they were very supportive last year. So I feel like whatever happened there, we're not going to do that. We're not going to call them out like somebody else. Giant Loop sucks. We're not going to do that.
No,
too sweet.
We had
not yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
Not yet.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
And they were very apologetic and very supportive.
And yes.
Very...
Yes. And that's
there was
thing.
some mix ups on their part, and it's
the random company.
So,
which, yes,
to be
exactly.
determined.
Anyways, so moving on. Usui sucks. It's Usui's fault. I don't even blame Giant Loop directly, but
they don't even supply the beer, don't they? Like it's VB40 that does that.
No. Don't. You know what? Fuck it. I'm getting my soapbox. I almost didn't do it.
Here we go.
No.
You started it.
No,
here we go.
So, okay. Here's the thing. So
Red Truck Brewing for the win.
VB40 does, I think. I'm not speaking in official terms. I really wish that Sean was here to back me up. I think VB40 pays for it, but you weren't at Giant Loop this past year, correct? No. Okay. No. So all of the fucking beer this year had this bullshit on it. And here's the thing. And let me just, you know what? I'm going to stack the soapbox on the soapbox. All of the beer had this new fucking phrase. And I hate this fucking phrase that they're going with. 0% bullshit. It was plastered fucking everywhere as their like official phrase. 0% bullshit.
I need to try this. Oh wow.
VB40 only hands it out. No, I don't think that's
No,
true.
don't drink Lucky. Put it away, critter.
Why do you hate veterans? Because they're all assholes, Moist Oregon. Look at me. You know, this is the baseline. I'm polite. But they have this fucking phrase, 0% bullshit. If you have to fucking tell me as a company that there's no bullshit, that means there's fucking bullshit. God damn it. So to loop back,
not wrong.
No.
Giant Loop definitely had a hand aggressively in the beer this year. I feel like Travis is getting very aggressive in the comments, saying that VB40 hands it out. I feel like 2023 VB40 somehow had a financial role. I could be very fucking wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm 18% sure about everything I'm saying right now. I feel like VB40 had a financial role in the beer, but maybe they were just handing it out and Giant Loop paid for it both years. What he said, I guess. Yeah, point is to fuck Usui. It's not even Giant Loop. I don't want to go after Giant Loop because Giant Loop is dead. Because Usui bought Giant Loop, and now whatever is happening there is happening. My aggressive theory, and I think I brought it up at the end of Giant Loop, and I'll bring it up again, I really think that Usui is trying to intentionally fucking make Giant Loop's event miserable so people stop showing up so then they can justify not doing Giant Loop's event anymore.
Wow.
That's just tall man's opinion.
You know what? What
we'll
I'm seeing.
We'll see if Giant
Loop's
around
seeing
3 years from now.
Is Usui has catered to the runners, the marathon runners, the mountain bikers. There's a certain age demographic there. That age demographic isn't really in the adventure bike, motorcycle, dual sport world. And they're trying to bring that zest over, and it's not going over very well.
We have zest.
I'm young. I'm zestful.
You're the youngest person we ride with.
We're zesty.
You know what?
We're all zesty.
This
Don't let anybody say you're not zesty.
is over. Wait, hold on. Sorry. This live is over. Us young people are having our own conversations. How
I'm second over next to Critter. What's going on?
All right. Well, this young person's live. God damn it,
how
listen,
old are you,
people.
tall man? Huh?
36. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, fucking baby.
Don't look at the fucking gray in this goddamn beard. I'm Usui's demographic. Don't look over, I think, over here.
Critter, can you teach him how to shave?
Jesus yeah, Christ. I should. He's as old.
Look at this.
He's as old as my kid.
I don't want to do that.
Critter's got kids older than you.
Daddy.
Please don't do that again. Never to say that again when you talk to
No,
Critter.
it's fine when it's fine when. Oh yeah, he went low pitch. I went high pitch. High pitch is safe, Daddy. If I went low pitch, Daddy, it
No,
gets
you went
really
high
weird
pitch.
really quick, right?
Daddy, teach me how to shave.
See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Look at Ladle Sports' face in this whole process.
He's
He's like,
what the hell?
listen, I gave you an out. You're welcome to unconnect it.
I don't know why I'm here.
How uncomfortable. How uncomfortable.
I'm actually
can
looking
we
at the
make
time,
Ladle
thinking
Sport?
like I'm looking at the time, and it's 9:15. I gotta be up at 5:00 in the morning.
Is
So-
it past your bedtime?
It's getting to be close to my bedtime, and I still have to wrap a birthday gift for somebody at work. So
Eddie.
Nobody's surprised that Slow Eddie is piping in right now.
He's like,
Jesus
what?
Christ.
Huh?
Guys, we're only 2 hours and 15 minutes into this live. Surprisingly, this is
Yeah.
normally the conversation that happens after 9 o'clock. Oh. Does anybody have input in? I don't even know what ditter is. Oh,
Dork in the road.
oh. That was not proper. Sorry, Garrick. I don't mean to call you out. That was just not proper capitalization, and I got confused. I'm just gonna hit that button and not respond.
That's
Moving on.
And click.
cool.
Derek, the answer is yes.
And then click.
Wasn't it?
The
Wasn't
answer.
it
You know what?
six?
No. I'm just. You know what? The answer is Uswee's terrible. That's the answer.
Wow.
The answer is Uswee sucks. So. Yeah, some people are old and I'm young. I'm not naming names. I'm just saying that some old people brought Mountain House instead of peak refuel. But I'm not naming names. Saying that some people are old and don't have taste buds and don't care about flavor. Anyways, thoughts, opinions, other input? Anyone?
I'm checking out. That's where we're going.
All right, bye. Okay, bye. Hey, oh, he really left.
Thanks, Matt.
Shit, I was gonna thank him for showing
Goodbye,
up,
Matt.
and then he really dipped out. That's all right.
Yeah.
You just cut him off. Wow.
Thank you, Matt.
He was the most
Matt is-
uncomfortable of the group.
Matt is.
You gotta
helping
weed
us
out the
develop
weak people.
the questionnaire.
You know what? If real life could be like that, and you could just be like click gone, and you didn't have those awkward goodbyes that last forever.
Remember that
My
time
job would be
that we were talking to, and all they wanted to do was like camera off, and they would.
What are
my
you talking
job
about?
would be
Real-
70% easier.
No. Real life is like that. Didn't you see me Friday night at GLFY?
It's so easy, guys. It's just so easy.
And then that time that we.
That one time.
And
That
then we
one
came
time
back
when
like
I was responsible for the check-ins, and then Kevin was like, "You're doing it wrong," and I was like, I'm sorry. What did you? I didn't hear. What I'm doing it perfect.
You were doing it wrong. That was
You
the
were
best
doing
help.
it wrong. I had people
Probably.
come up to me.
I'm not sure what is wrong about anything. You know, it's just it's
Oh
a
my
perfect
God.
situation.
There's like 3 people on the list that I'm like, you guys checked in? What?
Who probably didn't get wristbands? I'm not pointing any names or fingers at any.
Hey, I had to steal
I'm
my
just
own
saying
wristband.
Does
that
anybody
I
still
was
have their
there.
wristband on?
I made sure the
I don't-
waivers were
I don't.
filled
I just
out,
went
and
out.
then somebody
Wait, what's a waiver? I don't know anything about a waiver. I don't recall
forgot
seeing a
to
waiver
hand
at all.
out
You signed a
the
waiver. I don't
wristbands. I was responsible for the check-ins, and then someone was responsible for the wristbands. There's sorry guys, sorry to all the viewers. Sorry, there's a weird glitch.
There's a technical glitch going
There's
on.
a weird difficulty
Yep,
with
yeah,
the internet, and then something about somebody with the internet being responsible for the wristbands that didn't properly get handed. I don't know what's God, this internet. I just can't
I
get
don't know.
thoughts out.
Wow, it's so weird.
You know
I
what's
just-
funny is that everyone that Matt checked in didn't get a swag bag.
So if you're missing your T-shirt,
He's just got like 15 swag bags worth of stickers that he's holding on to.
Only one person was responsible for the swag bags.
there can
The
be only
check-in-
one.
Only one person.
Critters like
everybody got
why am I involved?
Everybody got their swag bags. Just to be clear, anybody
No,
who's watching this. Wait, did somebody not get swag bags?
No, Owen did not get his swag bag.
Owen doesn't need a swag bag. He has so much swag. He doesn't need a bag of it.
Oh, I actually have Owen's swag bag.
That's it right there. Look,
there it is right there.
You can stop by the house anytime and we'll pick it up.
Yeah.
And we have it here except for your t-shirt, which we have to
that
go to
was
Critter's house.
strategically held. Thank you.
That's right.
Look, we've been
There you go.
absolved.
Just trying to get Owen back here for another visit.
He's just the goddamn best human.
Can you stop drinking pumpkin beer?
No,
It's 'cause
this
he's a
is the
newfie.
last one of the 6-pack.
Don't do it.
Don't.
Just dump it out.
You are going to get so sick
He's gonna have
tomorrow.
a pumpkin
You know
spice
what?
nightmare. That's what's gonna happen.
Until you're done.
Oh,
I made a funny joke like I was going to pound the beer, but I didn't, and then it swirled and got aggressive.
Is he done yet?
tomorrow on the golden throne, you're going to be going, oh, Jack, oh, lantern.
Now, this is like 6. Oh, well, 6.7.
Oh, that's nothing.
And they're gone. And they're back.
What is that in after the exchange rate? Like 1.2?
I don't know. It can't be good.
No.
6.2% on the Canadian scale. Where did they go?
I don't know. They're gone.
All right. Well, it's you and I.
All right.
Oh no. I didn't mean to get rid of you. That was a misclick.
Oh, the summer salute right there.
So when I was,
I can never get a nice picture of summer ever, ever.
Because there's one
a
of
nice
these.
picture of summer. It's like a beautiful, serene, freaking awesome vista, and there's summer. Ooh.
Sounds like a perfect picture to me. So when I was teaching, high school, I worked in the career tech department, which you would think is a place where people would more easily get on board with this. It took me 6.5 months into the first year of teaching before I could get other teachers to get on board with, hey, what do we do when nothing's going right? They would all look at me funny. I'd be like, hey, what do? We go like this, okay? 6 months. 6 months it took me for one other teacher to even get on board. Hey, what do we do when nothing's going right and all the students hate us? That's what you do, okay? It's going to be okay. Now I work in a fucking Navy place, and everybody does it. I love it. Summer, I'm here for you. Okay?
There you go.
Hashtag I'm here for summer.
Blessed?
I don't know. I'd also like to point out that Up Every
Live,
Road
Laugh, Love
is
Summer.
3JC certified.
What is 3JC certified?
Both members of Up Every Road. Tall Man Moto is barely 1 JC.
It's not even 1.
Yeah, I know. It's not even 1.
Well, okay, hold on. To be fair,
it rounds down to 0.25.
Yeah. That was a 0.25 hill climb. I would venture to guess.
Carl's trying to talk with us, but his chat's not working. So, hi, Carl. We love you.
Hi, Carl. We love you.
He's trying to watch, but he can't.
Poor Carl.
Or he's watching, but he can't chat. See, look, there he is watching us.
How? What?
Carl was so excited to break Tall Man during GLFY. Like, he was like, that was the highlight. He was like, I want to break him.
Weeks before you came up. We're like,
we've been talking about.
He's been going on and on and on.
We had a whole conversation about this. So towards the end, we had this exact conversation. He was like, I was so excited. I wanted you to come up and I wanted to break you. And I kind of looked at him funny. He goes, not your bones, your spirit. But what I realized is I can't break your spirit without breaking your bones. But I don't want to do that. And I was like, yeah, no, 100%. Unless something finally fucking snaps on my body physically, I'm just going to keep going. Like,
well, no,
I'm there.
When I brought Kennedy over to Up Teen, And she said, no, 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 to going up Chunky AF. You broke. We broke you right then. I watched.
No.
You broke.
We
You
were
said,
going to
"Oh,
do
shit."
it.
No. You said, oh, shit.
Oh,
Critter.
for like a half a second.
Critter,
Yeah,
do you
no,
want
you're
to tell
right.
them
You're right.
what
You're right.
happened
You're right. You're right.
on
You're right.
the,
You're right.
Chunky AF Hill?
17 minutes you were
For
broke.
me?
Yeah.
For me, Chunky AF Hill,
Yeah.
we made it all the way up, and I went, yeah, I'm done. I'm capping.
You
Because
wait,
it got
sorry,
way
did you just say
too
you
high.
made it all the way up before tapping out?
All the way up?
Yep, pretty much all the way up.
Oh, interesting.
No.
Interesting.
I was all the way up in my mind.
Huh.
Okay, how far did I get?
I actually have a map right here of exactly how far up you went.
Interesting.
Yeah, this map right
Go
here.
on.
Let me just pull this up because you missed
All
a
right,
couple
all right.
5 kilometers from the top.
To be fair,
Yeah.
I'm scared of heights. And it got to the point where it's like, yeah, this is gnarly.
Yeah,
This is-
I have to bow out.
That was
because-
before the portion where the road is 8 feet wide, with
Yes.
a 300-foot drop on this spot and a
Right.
400-foot drop on the other side of the 8-foot road. So
and
you
I'm
made
pretty
the
sure I knew
wise-
that was coming, and I'm like, I better stop now.
Yeah, you made the wise choice to
That's
bow
right.
out with dignity.
Right. So it was right near the top, right?
Well,
No.
and to be fair,
No. It was right near the top, right?
no.
To be
No,
fair,
it was right with.
Near.
Oh, you were so close to the top. It's
Oh,
not
I was
even
so close.
It's
Oh,
not
yeah,
even
yeah, like
funny
every
how
hiker, you're
far
so
away
close to
you
the
were
top.
from the top.
almost.
Yeah.
Travis,
I'm
you're at a
right with
450.
you,
None
Travis.
of that
Yeah.
bullshit. Okay.
Yeah. Fuck
Commit.
that noise. Yep. No way.
Next year, Glyphy
There you
2025.
There you go.
Travis and I are doing Chunky AF.
If you say GLFY, I will throat punch you.
You can't reach this high.
You know what's great? about
pretty
2024?
I'll
is
jump.
We didn't.
Just kidding. I have no vert. That was it. That's literally
You just picture Kevin
that's an
taking
accurate
you around with a
representation
stool.
of how
Hang
high
on,
I'm
I'm gonna
jumping.
smack you, but
Your stool
first I
is
gotta
higher
get
than
up
my
and
vert.
Stand up first.
Me and small man.
He's got his step ladder. I'm coming.
Hold on.
I just gotta extend the ladder first.
Careful, he's gonna spit out his pumpkin beer.
What?
How about a bit?
All right.
All
right.
Didn't you get a
Travis is now in charge of swag bags. Perfect. Volunteers. Excellent.
Yeah, you fucked up, Travis.
You fucked up.
Didn't you get a small bike so you could do stupid things again? Wasn't that a whole small bike point? Yeah, that's right. We gotta awkwardly wait for the response. Oh, there you. Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. He says
He's backpedaling. No typo. Yeah, that's right.
What did he get?
That's right.
He got a case of the Z's.
What you don't want to do is show up a day early, because everybody who shows up a day early are automatically volunteers.
We're gonna have like 100 people showing up.
He's
early
volunteered for the beer, so problem solved.
Well, Owen bought the first keg, so we need someone to buy the second/third keg.
That's right.
Second
Yes,
slash
that's right.
third. Well stated, sir. Very political. The 2.3 keg.
2.1.
It's really the 2.0. Anyways, guys, recognizing a natural endpoint. We're at almost 2.5 hours. Oh, all right. Bye, guys. Good to see you.
Hello.
Kevin's found the button.
Thank you, everybody, so much for joining this live. Turns out we covered a lot of GLFY. If you are not tracking it, you should. Valkyrie, All right. We'll have a conversation offline. Oh, wait. Hold on. Valkyrie's saying, wait. I can't be that fast. I'm going to continue to wrap up. We'll see what Valkyrie says. But,
Helmet on.
Oh, okay. Hold on. He's got a plug. Everybody get out of here. Critter, go for the plug. Critter, you're alone on the mic. Go for the plug. Critter, this is your time. I keep going away. It's time for you to talk about GLFY Minis. Go.
I am not good on the plug.
Get better at it. Go.
In 2025, there will be 2 GLFY Minis. Not one, but 2 GLFY Minis in April and May. These will be a little scaled down. They'll be smaller groups, and they'll be focused more on mental health and training and education. And they're going to be great. They're going to be awesome.
Sign up. Do it. Super excited to see what these things
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Details to follow.
Adventure Moto says, stay hairy. And if you can't stay hairy, find a Sasquatch and let them be hairy for you. Anyways, the point is, thank you all for being here. 2.5 hours in. I
thought it was, you told us it would be 15 minutes.
That was your mistake. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly missed the August live. I was so excited to do this one. I was not disappointed. It was a lot of fun. Who fucking knows what October's
You're welcome, by the way.
But I have ideas. Yeah. Guys, these 3 stayed the whole friggin' time. And I told them to stay I was like, well, 20 minutes tops and you've got an out. And you all saw it. You can go back and review. I gave them the out. And
Travis, you're spelling that wrong.
You did give us a couple of outs, but I guess we just enjoy hanging out with everybody. We live in our GLFY days.
Great. Isn't this fun? This is a fun thing. Yeah. Oh, look, guys, we can see the picture, sort of. The point is, this is Damien.
That's right. There you are, right there.
Look,
right
that's
there.
me. That's me right over there. That's tiny
and hey, guess what? On the 20th of this month, there'll be another live stream on my channel. Recapping GLFY, and it will be the 10,000 subscriber giveaway party celebration, all that jazz.
Which you might have to be there. You might have to change the number to 12,000 if you didn't look at your latest subscriber count.
11,800 something.
Oh my gosh!
If you're watching me, you're obviously watching Critter Moto, and if you're not, why the fuck are you watching me over Critter Moto?
The link will be down here.
Thanks, but also
let's see if we can get you to 12,000 by next Friday.
Go do
it. There may even be a ticket or 2 for 2025 that we'll give away.
Sorry, everybody.
Maybe.
There's no nothing's happening on this. Nothing. No giveaways. I'm getting that fucking ticket. Anyway, sorry. What happened? I don't know.
Disqualified.
Weird.
Can you take Matt off the email list?
I can't. He's done. He's out.
No,
he's out.
He's too tall to ride this ride.
That's right. Off. He's done. He's gone.
Welcome to the channel.
Hey! Holy smokes, it's gorgeous.
Thanks everybody for being here. It's time to cut the stream. I will see you all in 1 month. Until then, whatever tall man version is of Stay Hairy. All right, okay, bye.
Get out there.